It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's the
Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the
Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the
Out of Patrick.
Man Cave. It's the Man Cave. Show. Man Cave Morning Show.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio. BKS1. God bless y'all.
It's the
Good.
It's the
morning.
Wake your ass up.
You already know what it is. The official Man Cave Morning Show. It's Friday, people. Let's clap it up for Friday.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
I'm very energized and excited today. Yes.
Wake up.
Up
Man Cave Morning Show.
Shout out to everybody there on the check-in. You're officially on WBKS1.com, BKS1 Radio. It's the Man Cave Morning Show. Yes. The squad is in the building. My awesome team.
It's the Man
You already
Cave
know.
Morning Show.
To the right. Look at that beautiful hat this brother's wearing. It's so beautiful. It's so red and blue.
Live, die, Giants for life.
Jesus.
We not fair weather here.
Yes.
Know what it is.
Yes. It's the dude that gets a little rude.
Hey.
Especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him what? Deacon Willow.
Pain is for the children. Wakanda forever. Bang.
And this beautiful specimen over here. The talented, the amazing,
the beautiful.
She talk real fast like this, yo. You gotta really listen to understand her.
Yeah, when she gets mad, she talk real fast.
Don't make her mad. She will curse you out
in both
another
languages.
language.
That's right.
Absolutely
That's
will.
right.
No doubt.
Profanity in two languages.
Let's welcome Hurricane Kiss.
Good morning. It's actually morning, right? We made it?
The female perspective on the Man Cave
Yes,
Morning
it
Show
is
today.
officially still morning.
AKA Lucy, thank you.
You already know what it is.
And you, sir, in the middle.
I am just humbly
the guy who scrapes the gum under the.
Yes. I'm humbly storming on the general.
She about to wash her short
AKA
hair.
Hey. Alright, salute to you all. Peace and blessings. First and foremost,
It's happy.
we got to shout out everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Salute to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope. Shout out to everyone watching us live right now on Ustream. Salute to everyone watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. And shout out to everyone watching us live on the platform we love so dearly, Facebook. Salute to you all watching us live on Facebook. And shout out to everyone listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app. If you don't have the TuneIn app,
Download it.
Download it. It's free.
It is free. So that's free.
You can get BKS on the radio all day long. Trust me.
Download
Download that app And first and foremost, we got to give some shout outs to our beautiful people trickling in on the check-in. Shout out and good morning, Phyllis Woodbury. Good morning, Robert Carnahan. Good morning, Denise Sparrow. Mal Davis. Good morning, Shirts and Stuff. You already know what it is, man. Good morning, Ramut Span. I love that name. Craig on the check-in. D-Mac on the check-in. Sandy B. What's up, baby? Demetria on the check-in. Nikki Owens on the check-in. Good morning, Paul Joseph Williams. Catherine Allen. Good morning. Yes. Dawn Forte on the check-in. That's my girl. What up, Dawn? Shout out to Ramona Was Black. Yes, shout out to my man Do It All, Dude Kelly on the check-in. Yo,
good morning, sir.
I died for the phone.
Hey.
Yes. Good morning, Pie Lady. Good morning, Melinda Brittle Hunter. Good morning, Penny Turner. And good morning to the rest of the world. Yes. We love y'all, man. Man Cave Morning Show. Let's get this thing on the block. Now, we're going to talk about some things today. You already know what it is. Oh, good morning, Neil Chandler, too, on the check-in. Now that we have those lovely introductions, all right, I want y'all to do one thing. We're going to have some fun today. Name just one thing, just one. One thing you wish they would bring back. It could be whatever. Name just one thing you wish they would bring back.
Drive-in movie theaters.
Oh, you stole mine.
For real?
Yes.
I was really gonna say that.
Why you miss those?
Because I mean, seeing Bruce Lee with my cousins and my dad back in the day, it was just the most fun I ever had in my life. Running around the parking lot and getting popcorn and being there. It was just, I loved it.
You like those Bruce Lee flicks too?
Come on, bro.
Salute.
Yes, of course.
Name just one thing you wish they would bring back.
I gotta think about it now because I was seriously. I just said it to Ori the other day. I said I wish they would bring back drive-in movies because we were watching Insecure and they had like some cemetery thing where they were showing The Last Dragon, and I was just gonna say that I missed that vibe of being able to go sit in the car and chill and
have fun.
It was just a good It was a good vibe until Poetic Justice messed it up.
All right, I'm gonna be honest.
With the shootings.
The one thing I wish they would bring back is phone booths. For real. Because my phone's always dying, right?
Yeah, for real.
And then I got change in my pocket. I can still call.
Yeah.
But you know what? Think about it. Without the cell phones, would we really still know people's number by heart?
Of course.
I don't know your number by heart.
I don't know yours by heart.
Right? I know your picture on my phone.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know yours by heart. Think about that, man.
Call Norm.
Phone booths, but yeah, I still have to know the number. And nobody carries little black books no more.
I got one. I wish they would bring back arcades.
Yeah, I used to love arcades.
More arcades.
They got one. They got a few.
Yeah, but they're very you have to look for them. Like,
what's that, Dave and Buster's?
Yeah, but that's Dave and Buster's. I'm talking about like the little mom and pops. Like when I was living with my mom, they was one right across the street on 108th Street that all the kids used to always go to after school. Like spots like that, like neighborhood spots where it was more like for the community.
Going to the arcade after school.
Yeah, my mom would leave me, I think $5-10 to go to the penny candy store. Well, I missed those two. And the rest was for games.
Wow.
After them homework.
Penny candy and Pac-Man.
Good morning, Queen. Queen Ramona Woods Black on the check-in.
Good morning.
Christy Wells, good morning.
Black.
Ramoose fan said, love to eat. No doubt. Shout out to Perry Green on the check-in. What's up, guys? No doubt. Patricia Shell Givens, what's up, sis? Dawn Forte said, President Barack Obama and Michelle. She wished they would bring them back, no doubt. Shout out to Robert Pryor. We have those in California. We're talking about the drive-ins.
Yeah, they do. They do. I heard.
Christy Wells said prayers in school.
Wow. Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you just joining us, that's what we want to know. What's the one thing?
Good morning, Alicia.
You wish they would bring back? And Ramut said, hold on. She said more good buffet restaurants. Yeah, there used to be a lot of them back in the day, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
No doubt. Good morning, Alicia. Let's see. What's another thing I wish they would bring back?
Real relationships.
You funny. Yo, you did not go there.
I did.
Did you really go there?
Yes.
Wow, you don't think people have real relationships no more?
No, I think we're oversaturated with side chicks and and just no honesty, no trust, no loyalty, no nothing. It's just shit. And that actually can commit and love to be married, what that brings. It's rare. It's a rarity.
Okay. Alicia Mitchell said real ice cream stands.
Oh.
And
real Mr. Softy trucks, all these fakers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what?
Not Mr. Softy.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Ice.
Right.
Mr. Chill.
Icy, yeah.
With that fake music.
I actually wish they would bring back Martin, and that wish ain't for me.
Our TV shows.
That's more or less for Sandy, because she's just a Martin fanatic. Yeah, I wish they would bring back Martin.
I mean, they got it. Like what? I think TV One or was it TV Land plays it, but it's not the way it used to be.
Yes.
When we had all our black TV shows.
I wish they bring back real.
You funny.
Breastises.
Really.
Cone. I wish they bring back real women, non-plastic women.
You saying that the ice cream today is ice milk, Dawn? Paul Joseph Williams said, on the real, I miss groups that sang and played real instruments, like Mint Condition, Tony Tone, and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah. No doubt.
Alicia Mitchell said free TV, laugh.
Oh, that would never come back.
Man.
Yo, they made sure free TV wasn't coming back. When they made it all digital.
Oh, yeah.
They made sure that.
Gotta pay for everything.
No doubt. Robert Parham said, I wish they bring back real music. Yeah, true indeed.
Absolutely.
D-Max said, Route 1 flea market. Yo, wasn't that the truth? No doubt. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we used to go to Great Eastern Flea Market.
Yeah.
Good morning, my brother.
No doubt. Also, we got some things to talk about. We got a lot to talk about this morning. So we about to get a little deep, but still put it in. If you could think of something that you wish they would bring back, put it in the chat. I'm curious to see what y'all say. So we can go right into. We'll start light and then go heavy. So my dude, Pooch Hall. Y'all remember him from the game?
Oh Jesus, yes.
Right. So I always thought he was like, one of those goody two shoes L7s. You know what I'm saying? And
L7s.
Yeah, L7 mean you was square,
Yeah, like me.
Yeah. So this is what happened. So it says, Jesus take the wheel. Pooch Hall arrested and charged with a DUI and child endangerment after allowing his 2-year-old to drive. Come on, man. We got to do better.
His 2-year-old?
His 2-year-old to drive. So
he had his 2-year-old on his lap, steering the wheel.
And check this out. And he was drunk.
On Wednesday, Marion Pooch Hall was arrested and charged with a DUI and felony child endangerment after he allegedly let his 2-year-old son drive his car. In the incident, according to the blast, officials responded to reports of a traffic collision around 7:30 p.m. after Hall's car slammed into a parked vehicle. Upon arrival, witnesses said that they saw Hall's son sitting on his lap, steering the car in and out of traffic just before the car crashed to another car. After further investigation, officials also found that Hall's son was riding in the car without a proper restraint, which is illegal, but there were no injuries.
Man, he lucky.
Damn it, ding dong.
Yeah, ding dong.
He was drunk doing that?
I'm surprised at him, like, for real. Like, he's never really been. I was telling Norm, like, he has a child who has cerebral palsy, so he's a huge advocate for that. He's been in the news for that, like just being a great father and being with his kids and being a family man. Like, I was actually really, really upset and surprised about that.
Yeah, come on, man. We got to do better, man. Come on.
I've never heard anything sideways about that guy.
Nothing.
So
yeah, but
nothing
look,
at all.
If you drinking, right? See, the whole thing is, I wouldn't even be drunk and have my 2-year-old in the car.
Yo, Paul Joseph Williams is a fool. He said maybe the 2-year-old was the designated driver.
Wow.
You know what?
Low blow. Flag on the play.
Jeez, Paul.
All right.
Flag on the play, JoJo.
All right. Oh, we about to heat it up. So let's go into. We're gonna go into this next one.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So, get this now. With all this talk going on, and you remember, we talked last week about this whole thing that's going on with the Me Too movement and just putting yourself in a position to get charged with something, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, Future stranded a thought after he flew her out and she refused sex. All right, so now, check this out. All right, we're going to read the story. He threw her out. She said, no, I'm not giving you nothing. And he threw her out. So that's just wrong behavior, bro. But anyway, here you go.
Media Takeout page. A Miami woman is claiming that she was stranded in Los Angeles after she refused to sleep with rapper Future, the hip-hop star. According to the woman, refused to reimburse her travel expenses and had her thrown out of the hotel when he learned she wasn't willing to give it up. MTO News learned that the woman, an aspiring singer named Shamtris, met Future at a Miami recording studio. The two flirted a bit, and then Future invited her out to Los Angeles. Samtris thought Future was interested in work, but he was apparently interested in sex. Here's what she wrote on social media.
Let's find it.
Okay, now I'm selling in my room. I had to book. I can go and tell y'all. So I've been talking to Future since March. I checked in Miami and went to the studio with him or whatever, and he was so cool and nice. Like 3 days ago, he told me he wanted to see me, so I told him to book my flight. He told me to book it and will give me my money back, which was 1,000% of what I paid for my flight. I paid $550 for my flight, so when I got there, he's supposed to be giving me $5,500. He already booked my room, and he had a key left for me at the front desk. So I get settled and text him. He calls me on FaceTime telling me I'm supposed to be waiting on him in the room with lingerie.
Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on.
Get something to eat and came back, and my key's supposed to work, and I'm thinking I just put the key close to my phone, and that's when it stopped working. I get to the front desk, and they was telling me it wasn't working because I was supposed to check out today. I asked them how long the room was booked for, and she said it was only booked for Saturday, which means that he plans to have sex with me and put me out anyway and not give me $5,500.
Wow. Okay, now let's go back to everything we've discussed before, man. This, bruh, Future, bruh. Look at what's going on, man. Come on, man. Cosby, you know what I'm saying? Morgan Freeman, all these allegations and charges. Russell Simmons, you know. Look at everything that's going on. We gotta, come on, man. We gotta do better,
man, for real.
And we gotta learn from other people's mistakes. Real talk.
Okay, so get better with what? She paid for her own flight. He didn't wait. He booked the room. She paid for the flight, right? Then she was like, "You gonna give me 1,000% of my flight? So if the flight costs $500, you gonna give me $5,500 for what? $5,500 for what? For what? Right? Wait. She gets to the room, right? His spider sense go off. He like, he don't go. Huh? He paid for the room for 1 day. What did he do? Pay for the room for 1 day? Huh?
He told her to show up in lingerie. She went with the intent that he was going to do work with her.
Okay,
because
so
she's an artist.
Okay. Stop.
What?
Stop.
He told her to show up in lingerie.
Stop.
To the hotel room.
Stop.
Bro.
Stop.
Come on,
Stop. I'm like, look, yo, check this out. Fly out, go to the hotel room, and be in lingerie when you get there. What are you talking about? He didn't say show up to the studio. He didn't say show up to the rehearsal hall. He said show up in lingerie
He
in
said
the hotel
that
room.
once she got there. Once he flew her out. Then he said that. Because she was like, okay, I'm here now, basically. You know what I'm saying?
So she thought she was going to get $5,500 to do a lingerie video?
It's not even about the money.
No. I'm trying to get to what her intention. Okay. Her intention, not his. We could talk about his intention. What exactly did she think she was going to go down? I'm wondering.
She thought she was going to get studio time and he's going to work on her music.
With a straight ass face, though. You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. Please.
Look here, groupie.
She knew she was going out there
for lingerie, assume the position.
Trying to get a come up financially.
Really.
No.
Get out of my face.
No.
$5,500 for what?
Ramut said if he really wanted to see you on a positive note, then he would have paid for you up front or came to see you when he finished his show business. That's genuine.
Newsflash. Business don't go down a hotel room, stupid.
Phyllis, she crazy. She didn't catch that.
Said, Norm, stop it.
I'm actually feeling Future on this one.
Oh,
truth be told.
Really?
Yeah.
Alicia,
like, nah, I'm good.
Alicia said, call me crazy, old school, but No business deal should ever be conducted in a hotel room.
Who the hell don't know that?
As for the young lady, she knew better.
She did. Exactly, Phyllis. I just said that. She was looking for a financial come up.
So she didn't get to come up, so she blasted him. Who looks stupid?
That's what it was.
Him or her?
But
that's what it was.
Who looks y'all don't think still Future put himself in a position, because she could have said anything. Check this out. She didn't get what she came there for, right?
Okay.
She didn't get that studio time. She didn't get that studio session. Okay. She didn't get that 5,000 that she thought she was going to get. All of that. Sexual advances.
How over the phone?
That no.
She just said he never came. But she just said he never showed. That's what she said. I'm here. I'm ready. And da. You know what I mean? Like, you with? She's like, no. You're like, I know, man. And he disappeared. He never came to the room. A chick was looking for a come up. She didn't get it, right? And she said in the text itself, he never came. He was never there.
I'm just saying.
So what are you gonna do? Sue him for talking dirty to her?
Don't put yourself in a position, man.
She said, I'm not coming out there for that. So he was like, all right.
Wait. Hold on.
Why should I come
Who
there?
don't put what in what position?
So he reneged.
He did.
So what? Is that against the law? Reneging is against the law now.
In spades?
Yo, check this out. Check this out. Says, I don't know whether we're going to close the deal.
Oh, my God.
You pay for the flight. Stupid. You stupid. So she paid for the flight. He paid for the room, which is one day. Right?
Can't.
Listen, she gave up the skins. He was like, bye, stupid. And he didn't show. No. She needs to be careful. Listen, it's the game, bruh. Come on, fam. You're a groupie.
Yeah, for real.
You're a groupie. And in light of the Me Too movement, said, you know what? Since my spider sense is tingling, I'm not going to show up for the room. Your Honor, she paid for her own ticket. Now, when she got there, out of the kindness of my heart, I didn't want the bitch to be homeless.
What? Don't call. Why you got to call me?
Damn.
So I don't want the young lady to be homeless.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't want the young lady to be homeless.
Well, they called her hot.
So I brought the thought of room.
That is
okay.
Better.
And then she flew back on her own dime.
Okay. Yeah, you know this is from Friday. So now check this out. So,
oh my God.
Here's the next thing.
5,500.
I just want to know how y'all feel about this, right? All right. So now. A Houston cop was caught taking a picture of a fan's butt at Drake and Migos concert. A Houston cop. So check him out. You see the picture, right? You see him right there, right? Zoned in right on it.
Right.
Taking a picture, right? Okay. So now, the question is, being that somebody caught him doing that, do you think he should be suspended, fired, or something like that? Should there be some type of disciplinary actions with his police department?
Yes.
You know? You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to be out here protecting
people
from sexual predators and things like this. And you on duty right now? You on duty taking pictures of booty. he the booty on duty detective?
Let's read it.
Cut it out, yo. I can't read today because I don't have my glasses and it's too small.
A police officer working at Drake and Migos concert was caught red-handed. A video circulating on Twitter showed a cop snapping pictures on his phone of another concert goer's butt. The video was recorded by another concert goer who caught the cop in the act.
Yo, I hate y'all. I know.
Okay, no. Wear a dress like that. No, you're not going to get attention. You're not going to get attention. Nobody's going to look at your ass. No. I want you for your mind.
Oh, don't even start that crap. Don't start that shit. She's at a concert. That's what girls do. They get dressed up.
The incident took place at the Toyota Center located in Houston, Texas. The woman is seen wearing a striped mini dress. Appeared to notice what's happening behind her.
Okay. So I asked the question again. Should this officer be reprimanded? Well,
who are you talking to?
Should he?
Hell no.
Why not?
Why should he? Why? What for? What? Stop. This is the this from the same group of people like, if something happened to you, you just need to keep it to yourself. And how come? Blah, 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 blah. Look, that's a dude looking at somebody's butt that got caught. If he didn't have a uniform on, then what? If he was just a regular dude like this, would it be sexual harassment? Yo, man, stop trying to criminalize male behavior. Now, rape and Mickey and all that other crap that we talking about, yeah, that's wrong. But for a dude to be like, is that clap? Is that clap?
He's an
Would you feel that?
So what?
Would you feel that way if it was your daughter?
So what? I would be mad, but I wouldn't want him to be fired or arrested or whatever. I would step to him as a man, like, yo, Duke, don't disrespect my daughter. Yo, check this out. Word is born, they're gonna start arresting you for your eyes. Like, did you just look at me?
Right.
You know people that do this job, you can't look at whatever.
Phyllis said,
wrong.
Yes, he should be disciplined. Come on, he's a booty watcher.
And who ain't?
Okay.
I'm glad you're not, sir.
You know what?
Phyllis
I'm
Woodbury,
glad you're not a booty watcher.
I watch booties.
Oh my God.
I can't deal.
Mini skirt, no drawers on at the concert.
On television. Anyway.
Who's that shit?
Why is his phone out anyway? I'm confused.
Because he looking at somebody's ass. There's nothing confusing about it.
DT said the cop is a clown.
Meaning he's supposed to be doing his damn job. You're supposed to be patrolling and watching the crowd and making sure nothing stupid is happening. But meanwhile, you're in the corner not doing your job.
So here's my
taking pictures of
my
ass.
next question.
What if three people away from him had a gun? Somebody was about to pull out a gun.
My next question.
And he's taking pictures of somebody's behind. No, real
B
talk.
said it's inappropriate.
Here's my next
period.
question.
Do it to my daughter. I'm putting hands on you. Period. Sexual harassment.
Yes.
Here's my
Look
next
why
question.
we're filming.
Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. If it's my daughter, I'm stepping to him. Now, wait, I got another next question. So the 35 other people that took a picture of her ass, that wasn't in a uniform, what? Are they harassing her too?
Nope.
They're not?
No.
But he is.
Nope.
How is he harassing her?
Because first of all, he's a cop on duty, bruh.
You're working.
He's a cop on duty. It's wrong. Now, if I was doing it, I'm not a police officer.
But it's still inappropriate for you to do.
I would have used my
So
angles
you want
right.
him to be suspended?
My
now.
angles would have been right.
So you want him to be suspended?
I would have been.
You want him to be fired?
No, I would have been like this. Words.
I can't. Yo, dog. I can't with the mixed messages. I can't with the.
I ain't messing with you,
I can't do it no more.
Okay, maybe
bro.
he shouldn't be fired.
I can't do it no more.
But is that considered sexual assault or sexual harassment?
How is he assaulting her and how is he harassing her? I'll put it back on y'all. You give me the definition of how that man is harassing that woman, other than the fact that he's a cop in a uniform.
I'm gonna show you the picture again.
How?
I'm gonna show you the picture.
Show me the picture and then tell me how he harassing her.
You know what it is? I think about that being in a different environment. What if it wasn't in a concert? To me, I feel like he would be a predator. I feel like he would hurt her or try to do something to her if she wasn't at this concert. Where she was walking in the damn parking lot by herself. You could put your hand over your face all you want.
So do you feel like men in general? Do you feel like men in general that don't get caught are predators as well? Is that how you feel? Because that's what men do. I'm just asking the question.
No, all men do not do that.
No. But the men that do, you never the men that do it that you never know about and that you never see, are you uncomfortable around them as well? Yes or no?
I'm not going to be uncomfortable with somebody. I don't know what you're doing.
All right. So taking a picture. So now we're saying that a woman's butt is harassment. I just want to be clear.
It is because a dude did that to us at a club. A dude did that to us in a club when the three of us were together with Ron one night, and he kept doing that underneath La's butt and coming around.
Well, and
Ross, whatever, he got punched in the mouth.
As he should.
Because that's you're harassing. You're being disrespectful. It's inappropriate.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Dude going like this on several occasions, trying to
after you done been told stop 4 times.
I don't think that that's the same thing.
No.
I don't think that me going up under your dress.
No. I know what I'm saying is that all men don't do that. That's not a man thing.
But listen. It's inappropriate behavior, bro, for a cop that's on duty. That's all I'm saying. What's the difference? What's the difference with police officers pulling pretty females over? Right?
Shut up, Victor.
And then they didn't even violate or do nothing. They just want to pull them over so they could talk to them.
So now you're likening a dude snapping a picture of somebody's ass with pulling a woman over to harass her. That's the same thing?
Calling from the 908. State your name, where you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show.
Yeah, this is Queen B. I'm home today.
Hey, B.
Hey, what's up, B?
What's up, Boo?
I'm home today. So listen, inappropriate period. Because you don't have to film anything. You have eyes, you can look. I have a big butt. I don't like the attention. I don't like that. I've never liked the attention. I've had this same butt since I was a kid. And all that, oh, it must be jelly because Jid don't shake like that. Damn, you got a big ass. Da, 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 da. I never liked that attention. So I understand the female. I think, to me, regardless of if he's a police officer or not, when you take it to a level when you're filming someone. You take it to another level. You can look all you want to, but when you start doing inappropriate things like filming and coupled with the fact that he was supposed to be working. Work, bruh. Work.
Yeah.
Look with the eyes.
Yeah, so how you think his department should handle that?
To me, I think for being distracted, maybe not fired, but he needs to get written up. Period. He needs to be written up. He needs to be reprimanded for that. Because like y'all said, there could have been any incident going on, but you're so busy filming. I mean, my God, how old are you? You actually literally, you're that old and you have to literally film? Dude, what's going on in your life? Like, do you not see, like, you're not getting that? What is it?
Okay.
But you know what was going on. It looked like he was trying to get a picture and then, like, text it to his boy or something and be like, look at that.
While I respect...
Y'all still doing that? Like, that is so whack.
While I respect everyone's opinion, anyone that knows anything about the show knows how I feel about sexual harassment in women. Y'all about to get down a slippery slope. You about to get down a slippery slope because it could get reversed as well. When you start,
and that's fine.
No,
and that's fine because I don't take pictures of men's penises, or I don't take pictures. I
don't think that's the same. Okay, I don't think that's the same as you taking a picture of a man's penis. That's me personally. This is what I'm saying.
We look at the print. Come on, it's the same thing.
This
so can you imagine it? Can you imagine if I'm going around like, oh, look at his print, girl.
I am not.
Let
me respond. I'm not advocating for men to harass women. Anybody that knows anything about me or knows my history on the show knows that. This is what I'm saying. You're going to become so hypersensitive that's going to get to the point where men are not going to be able to work around women at all. Now, what the guy did was wrong? Of course it's wrong. But it's going to go the other way, and it is going the other way. And stop acting like it's not, because it is.
Now, I'm not going to front.
It is going the other. In the workplace, it's going the other way, too.
I hear what B is saying, but at the same time, if it was just a random dude, I wouldn't have this big issue with it. It's still wrong. I get it, B. It's still wrong. If it was a random dude, I wouldn't have that big issue of somebody, like, taking a picture. You take pictures at party all around anyway, so you may happen to catch somebody with a big butt anyway in that picture.
If it's a random dude, it's not a conversation.
So, and I agree with you. That's may happen to, but when you deliberately, let me explain something to you, because he said all men do this to say it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right because it's been happening. And yes, there's a lot of things going on. Look, Norm, you know I grew up with all boys. I get it.
Right.
I know how y'all do. I've been around my brothers when they talk. I know what goes on or whatever. So I'm not coming from a place of I'm just like pro-female and I'm whatever. All I'm saying to you, inappropriate is inappropriate. And for a long time, the inappropriateness has been going on. But females have not been speaking up.
Okay.
Because everyone deems it as, that's just a man. That's just what men do.
Check this out. I 1000% agree that what's happening in this country needs to happen. And it's a change. I 1000% agree that women have voices. I 1000% agree that it's been going on for a long time. That's not what I'm questioning. I support a woman's right to say she was victimized, whether it was 10 years or 20 years or whatever. That's not the point. I'm not lifting the flag for sexual harassment or creepy behavior. That's not my intention from what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is on the other side. Men doing doofy stuff, men doing crazy stuff, or just simply making a mistake can be crucified. I can have both ideas in my head at the same time. I can say, hey, what you did was wrong. But to hang them up at the cross, I don't think that's the same as, hey, I didn't say the cross,
but I do believe that he needs to be I was married to a cop. He needs to be reprimanded, because at any day you are sworn to a certain thing. You are held to a certain standard. When you are in public, you are not supposed to do certain things. So write him up. I'm not saying he should lose his job. Write him up. Teach him a lesson. He won't take pictures. Another thing, I don't care if y'all ever been in the club when a man touch a girl's butt in either the dude or the brothers or somebody or the girls, they go to fight him. It's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same thing.
I agree. He should be
Y'all ever been
reprimanded,
to a club?
not
I've been
fired.
in a club. I've been in a club where you touch somebody's butt and they all they girls jump this one dude, or the girl go and tell a dude, and the dude be like, "Yo, why was you doing it? Why did you?" Can you imagine if she would have went back and got somebody and said, "Yo, you were filming, whatever," and then it escalated.
Right.
So no, I don't agree. No,
Right.
he needs to be reprimanded. Period.
No.
For that behavior in public.
No, and I feel you on that. And thanks, B, for calling in, because I agree 300%. And again, will my position be a little different? If it was a random dude just trying to get a picture in or whatever like that, again, that's still wrong. But it's a police officer that's working, and he on duty, and somebody just happened to catch him now. See, it would have been a different thing if nobody didn't catch him or see him.
I agree.
But people caught him and got him on film, taking a picture of this girl's ass and everything right now. So now, if she wanted to sue or come after the department,
That's
she
her
could.
right. That's her right to do. And if she wants to, she could. And she probably get some money for it. I agree 1,000%. She could, and she might.
And you know what? I'm gonna follow this story because I want to see if he gets reprimanded or fired or something like that.
Real quick. I know y'all got to move on, but real quick, I just want to tell you this. So, my husband, whom I was married to at the time, was a 20-year-old police officer. He fell asleep. He was working one of his side jobs. He fell asleep in public. Someone took a picture of him sleep in public. Do you know that he got fired?
I believe it.
I believe it. He was at Burger King, guarding Burger King, worked for 5 hours. Somebody took a picture of him and sent it to the IA came, and my husband was fired for that.
Wow.
This is you can Google it and everything.
Now,
like it's a true story. So all I'm saying to you is that he was sleeping.
Right.
And what did they say? They said his gun could have been taken. Somebody else could have been going into something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Getting into something while he's sleeping. It's the same thing.
Right.
That's why my view is what it is.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and she's right. Because think about it. He's supposed to be out there protecting the servant, right? He's at a club. He's focusing on taking a picture of somebody's ass. Somebody could have reached for his gun.
Yeah.
Somebody could have been doing something or whatever. So again, I agree.
So anything goes on.
Different situations, but same type of scenario.
I love the fact.
Absolutely.
I love the fact that we
love
can
you guys.
Love you too,
Mom.
Love you too.
All right, big.
I love the fact that men and women can openly get on the air like we just did and talk honestly about how we feel, so that we can start to hash out new paradigms of behavior.
Right.
Because back in the day, women just got abused. Nobody couldn't say nothing, and that was it. Okay, so I love the fact. I also love the fact that I can also say, like we do in the program too, that it goes the other way, right? And men get abused as well.
Of course.
That's my point.
Right.
The fact that we're in a society where we have to re-examine the way men and women interact with one another. I'm completely for that. I'm not against that. But I'm for open dialogue.
The thing is,
have your thought and your opinion.
Things have changed. Let's be honest. As little boys and little girls, and hide and go get it, and we had all types of games when we were younger. Let's be honest, or we would run around, whatever, chase after little girls, grab their butt, whatever, something like that, and laugh, whatever. As that was boyish behavior, right? Let's be honest. A lot of us did that. I don't know if you.
Of course, listen. The world has changed. The world has changed.
But a grown ass man cannot just randomly walk up to a woman.
Who's saying that? No, nobody's saying that.
Walk up to a woman with a big behind and grab her butt. You're gonna face some type of consequences. Some type of consequences.
Yes.
If she don't haul up and smack you, or a man or a brother or get you arrested or something like that, today you're gonna face consequences in today's world. And see, the whole thing is we gotta stop justifying certain behavior by, that's just what men do. That's just what men do.
And we also have to have the courage.
We losing careers over this.
I understand. We also have to have the courage to honestly say how we feel and look at the issue from both sides, just like you tell me to do. You tell me to look at both issues. Of course I understand that. I also know that there are female opportunists as well, which you talk about all the time.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yes.
what's happening is, listen. Things are changing, and it's painful because we have to hash out. But for us to pretend that we all got one knee-jerk way of thinking, no, I'm never going to do that. Never. So I got you. It's a profitable conversation. And finally,
okay.
Listen, culture plays an effect as well. My friend who's a Nigerian on the job, he's talking about how the lady that accused Kavanaugh is a liar and this and that and the third. I'm like, how could you think that? Look, and I'm like, I think you're ridiculous. This dude grew up in a war. He saw rape, dismemberment, and everything.
Right.
He has absolutely no PTSD.
Right.
He's not an addict, right? Meaning his culture, where he grew up with, that's what he saw.
Right.
And that's what he carries. Did you hear what I just said? Now, for me as an American citizen, I'm like, I look at it a completely different way. Right? But I need to take into account other people's point of view. That's all.
Right. So okay, with that being said, right? Can you put a person, okay, so you remember what they said, like Morgan Freeman did, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
So basically they said he made inappropriate remarks to a female, whatever, and then he was in a public setting, like lift up her skirt or something like that. They'd be like, oh, such and made a comment about her legs or whatever the case may be, right? So, but can you compare that? Actually, really, I'm gonna be honest. Can you really compare that with what Bill, is accused of doing, or what a rapist actually, a straight up rapist, somebody that takes the sex or whatever like that without consent or whatever? Like they're trying. What I don't like now is they're trying to put all of that on the same plane. You can't. I don't think that's really fair.
That's my point.
I don't think that's really fair. All right, you can't take something like that, an inappropriate remark. Oh, you got a fat ass, blah 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 blah, or whatever, or
and equate that
popping
to
somebody on the butt, whatever. I get it. They're calling that sexual assault. That's sexual assault. I get it, but they're equating that now to like rape.
Yeah. See, my thing is when a guy says something inappropriate. Now, my day we call it hollering. Yeah, we hollering at you. Shut up, girl. Yeah, boo, 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 boo. To categorize that as rape, which is what's happening in some instances. Now, the second thing is that sexual harassment? Yeah, ma. Yeah. So now, the way I grew up is now classified as sexual harassment. All I'm saying is, I just want to have a conversation about it. That's all. If you could prove me wrong, I have no problem being wrong. You said, wait. But on the other hand, yeah, what's up, ma? How you doing? What's up, love? What's good? Right? You want to turn the society into this, listen. You want to criminalize all male behavior? Of course, harassment, rape, this and that and the third. But the attraction of a man to a woman that he verbalizes, now you want to criminalize that? So now you want me to be like,
no, but
like,
you know what it is?
I mean?
No,
that what you want to do? I'm asking a question.
Let me simplify everything that's going on right now. Men, and I'm gonna say I'm a man, so I can say this. We just got to start respecting the shutdown. And what I mean by that, when we get no, or we get told
absolutely,
don't do that again, or yo, don't say that to me again, don't talk to me like that again. That's the shutdown, bro. Now if we persist,
right,
that's when we open the floodgates for sexual assault, sexual harassment,
Listen.
Or whatever's next. You know what I'm saying? We have to start respecting the shutdown. Now the shutdown is fair warning. I'm not feeling what you said to me, how you just spoke to me. I told you I'm not feeling where you placed your hand at. So I said no, and I said I don't like that. And then once you persist and you do that again, that's when, again, the floodgate is open. So you open yourself up to whatever comes at you.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
respecting the shutdown.
Needs to know when to stop.
Yeah,
because it kind of goes back to even the other day. Remember we went to the store, and so the guy said something to me in the aisle, and I was like, "No, thank you." Like basically keep it moving, and then he proceeded to make the comment about what he thought I would taste like. Took a bottle and bust him over the head with it, because now it's like now you're crossing the line. You tried to holler, as we say, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with a man giving somebody a compliment like, "Hey, sweetheart, you look beautiful today, blah blah blah. Thank you."
Right.
Now we say, oh, can I get your number, blah, blah, blah. And I say, no, thank you, I'm not interested, whatever, whatever. And can I keep on walking? And you proceed to still come behind me and
of course.
say something so fucking crass.
Yeah.
Then if I kick your ass, then I'm wrong, right?
Of course.
Then what happens?
Of
Or
course.
like B said, I could have came outside and, oh, so and so. I waited till we got in the car and we drove off and said, because I know his temper, or I could have told the clerk, whoever, whatever it was. It could have escalated to something even crazier, because sometimes, like he said, y'all don't. I'm not, when I say y'all, I don't mean y'all.
Yeah, I
but
know what you mean.
some men don't respect, like he said, the shutdown. Like if I say no, that's it. So I'm not saying that it should be something as simple as, oh, hollering at somebody like, yo, ma, you look whatever, whatever. Even though sometimes we don't like the some of us don't like the hisses and the cat calls and stuff. But I could deal with that. But when I tell you, like, I'm good, and you want to keep on, I'm sorry. That's not what men do. All men don't do that, because I don't see either one of y'all standing in the street doing what men do.
Right.
No, okay.
That's the only reason why I don't agree with that with that term.
And
So
then we're gonna move on after that.
Last point. I fully support and understand. Okay, I'm a respectful grown man, right? So, but that's not what I'm particularly talking about. I'm talking about in this conversation, you have spillover. What is the spillover I'm talking about? The spillover I'm talking about is a heterosexual, respectful man that wants to flirt with a woman could very well be hit with a charge that's not true. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying all men. I'm not saying, that I support this crazy behavior and everything. I'm saying that a person that has innocent intent, right, can, let's say, for instance, a has been victimized by something, and that could be a trigger. Respect on the trigger. Respect on the trigger. But F the dude that had absolutely no intention and did nothing wrong, right? And sexual harassment is this, that, other. You know what sexual harassment is? Whatever someone says it is.
Right.
Now, we're going to have to start defining terms. On the other hand, women getting raped by men in power and men in power like this, you don't know what you're talking about. The president of the United States was like, you know what happened to you. Going to tell a woman that got raped, she don't know, won't remember. So it goes the other way. What I'm saying is, I don't want to see male behavior, not inappropriate male behavior, but male attraction to a woman. You're on my job, dude? Okay, I'm like this. Yep. All right. I don't listen. One last thing. I call when I deal with a female, I call another person with me. I don't even go. Listen, I don't associate with a female by myself because of what could happen. Now, is that right? Is that wrong? I know my intention. I'm not no tree jumping, no crazy person. I have also been accused and been lied on by a woman at my job and had to go through this whole thing. Tore up my whole life, destroyed my reputation. They found out the chick was lying. You know what they did at my job? Look. Okay. Did they give me my reputation back? Did they give me my time back? Did they give me my disrespect back? No, there's like this. Okay. So now, I'm like, right, Ref. Is that the type of society you want? Okay.
No, it's not about, is that the type of society we want? It's about, we got to respect the society we live in now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
but I'm not a disrespectful person.
No, but listen.
Never have been.
Things have changed, bro. I'm going to give you something real simple. All right? So, I'll use me for example. All right? So, I'm in the workplace, and I said, and my female coworker, she walked past, like, hey, sweetie, how you doing? My name is Lisa. That's the shutdown. So next time I run into her,
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Hey Lisa, how you doing? You feel me? Something that simple. No, listen, something that simple.
And it was innocent, and it wasn't.
And it was innocent. Now is being turned in.
That's my point.
But I get you. I said
that's my point.
It's being turned into something else, and that's in me. That's just a term of endearment or whatever the case may be. Whatever.
Right.
President Obama had to deal with that when he called the lady that. He called her honey. So okay, honey, blah, 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 and then it was made into a big thing. Right. And so he had to apologize for calling this lady honey or whatever the case may be. Do I think it has gotten out of hand?
In that
levels. In that vein.
In that direction, not the other direction.
On some levels.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, I can't even just be my
yourself,
normal, nice,
hey, beautiful
self or whatever. You know,
hey, honey,
and I'm guilty of that.
Me
that
too.
all the time.
Kids that come out my mouth before I even realize, like, what you say now? Okay, if it ain't kiss, don't say. Like, if I don't know the woman, if that's not my friend, I just stay quiet.
Right.
Or I try to, and if I don't stay quiet, Chris, I apologize if I've offended you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard out here today, Jack.
Let's read Tracy Cox's comment. Hey, Tracy, good morning. Good afternoon.
Tracy said she shared. Hold on.
Right here. All right.
Love this. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me try to squint here. There are some things like a woman and or man and down us considered sexual harassment in some workplaces. On my job, when we have callback meetings, they bring a sexual harassment person to come to speak to us, but only when something has happened.
Okay.
Yes, my job too, Trey.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Real
Sandy basically has said the same thing. She said he's at work, he should not be on his phone, period. Then he's taking pics of women's asses while he's supposed to be protecting and serving. He should be reprimanded, not fired or suspended, but talked to. And if it happens again, he should be suspended, etc.
Okay, what Sandy just said, that's my position.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly what Sandy said, that's how I feel about it. Okay,
Right.
just wanted to say that.
No doubt.
Phyllis Woodbury said, my point is that he should be disciplined, not fired, because he's human. However, you're a cop on duty. Shaking my head.
I agree.
Shout out to Ramona was black. Hey, Queen.
And Nikki Raspberry said, yikes, not a good look. It's wrong, period. DT said you can't mix business with pleasure. And everybody was just agreeing with Wu, saying yes. It's all depends on your delivery of speech. Good morning, Ramona. And Sandy said the same thing. The officer was being a man. However, he was on duty, so he's wrong.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. All right, so we're going to transition into...
Oh, we got to move on. Okay.
Yes.
I want to say another thing. Okay.
No, set
like,
this
nope,
up.
Nope. What are we talking about?
Set that
I
up.
see. Set what up? I can't see it.
The lady that made a comment.
Okay. All right. So there's an African-American woman who is like the vice president, chief muckety-muck at some hospital. Now... in her school district, the school district and the township is hiring armed police officers, I don't know, to guard the children or do something else. And so she puts this on her Instagram. She goes, are they going to be trained not to kill unarmed, innocent black men? Right? This is what the sister said. And the clapback that she got for that,
she got a lot of.
She got called racist. They said they wanted her to be fired. They, and she ended up having to apologize. So I thought it was a story.
All right, so let's read.
White people don't want you to talk about racism. It doesn't matter that there have been years of institutionalized racism and systematic bias that still continue today. The fact that you, a black person, would ever bother bringing it up or talking about it makes you the real racist.
Okay.
Even when we talk about the extrajudicial killing of black men by police, we are the ones with the real problem, not the police. Never mind that this continues to be a plague in our society. Unarmed black people being killed by police who claim to fear for their lives, while white men who shoot 7 police officers and kill another manage to be taken in alive. Just talking about it or even pointing it out makes black people racist.
That's crazy.
This is a lesson that our people learn every single day. Micheline Davis is an executive vice president and chief corporate affairs officer with Robert Wood Johnson's Barabbas Health, RWJ Barnabas. When a friend of hers shared a NorthJersey.com article on Facebook which announced that Fair Lawn Schools would be employing armed police officers to guard campuses, Davis responded with a comment from her personal Facebook account which asked, who is going to train them not to shoot black children first?
Here is the post right here, and this is what she posted. Yeah, who's going to train them not to shoot black children first? Now, the question is, was she wrong for posting that? Was she wrong for stating how she felt? And then the clapback from the, I think someone from the department, I'm not sure, but they posted up Mike Bates. He said,
Micheline Davis is an executive officer in this company who is clearly a racist and discriminating against all law enforcement. Would you trust your health care to a company where there is clearly a racism on the top? I wonder if they hire like attitudes as employees go elsewhere.
I wonder if they hire like attitudes as employees. Wow, go elsewhere. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Officer so-and-so is an officer who is in the company who is clearly racist and discriminated against all black people. In other words, what if I saw that picture of those police officers and said, wow, because of the several instances that I saw police officers killing unarmed black children and black men, what if I made that exact same statement? Would it be acceptable for me to say, like he said about her?
Here's the issue.
I'm asking a question.
No, here's the issue. And I see both sides of the spectrum, right? So we know in corporate America, so if any of you ever worked for corporate America, your social media is under constant scrutiny. You know, they're watching everything. You think they're not, but they got the Facebook police for real when you work for corporate America. So now she's in a CEO position. She's in a high-ranking position. And even though we agree with that, who's going to train them not to shoot, you know, young black children? Who's going to train them, whatever like that, you know, because we know our children got to fear for their life sometimes when it comes to law enforcement. We know this. All right. But at the same time, once you in corporate America, you cannot just put up what you want on social media, bro. I don't care what stance you take on things. Listen. We seen it with Jamel Hill. We seen it with a lot of people that post something and ended up taking it down. Roseanne Barr making statements, whatever the case may be. So it's like you can't just say what you want on social media. Okay. She could have said that to a friend. Okay. She could have texted her peoples that. Whatever, on social media for public display. No, I'm going to screenshot it. Now I'm going to get you in trouble. Right. And the person, let me tell you, the person with the clapback, they're very strategic in their wording. They know what they was doing, because now I'm not going to make this about her. I'm going to make this about the whole company.
Yeah, meaning that the company is going to suffer for her words.
The whole company thinks like this. All right, so if you look at what they said, people, I'm telling you, man, people are really vindictive.
So
look at what they said. Trust your health care. Would you trust your health care to a company that is clearly where there's clearly racism at the top?
Okay, so
they threw the company.
Okay, but here's what I think is ingenious about this. Would you trust your police force to a group of individuals who have time and time again shot unarmed people? Okay, this is what I'm saying. Police officers, right, don't want to be marginalized by the actions of one police officer. Look, or another one, or another one, or another one, or another one, or another one. When I say the other one, I mean unarmed black person killed, unarmed black person killed. Right. They constantly say this is an individual thing, right? They say don't paint all of us like that. If you come for one, you come for all. Number one. Number two, the PBA, they defend to the hilt an officer that's even wrong. Right. And they say don't paint us all with one brush. But what they're doing is now doing what they don't want us to do, which is paint that person. Now she's saying, oh, the whole institutionalism. What I'm saying is, I hear both sides of the point, but I'm intelligent enough to understand what's going on. I am so sorry. As the parent of 2 black children, seeing what I've seen, experiencing what I've experienced personally, seeing how my babies have been murdered time and time again and nothing is happening, I'm going to voice my concern. But when people
posted on Facebook,
you posted on Facebook, but when people voice that concern against the police, right? Not all cops are bad. Blue lives matter. Some police want to completely shut down the criticism of bad police. So on the one hand, you're saying don't criticize us, don't say nothing. On the other hand, ooh, look what you said. That's hypocrisy in my way of thinking. Now I understand corporate. You can't say this on Facebook. You can't say that on Facebook, but it's not equally applied. It's not equally applied, because some officers get off with killing people and nothing happens to them, and people lose their jobs because they make a comment about what they saw. No, that's not right.
We've seen white females lose their job for making racial comments. We've covered that before. You know what I'm saying? We've seen the lady when the officer stopped or whatever, it was like, I work for the such and such, or whatever, that. The white lady, she lost her position or whatever. So I mean, it's changing. It's changing.
I agree.
You seeing people at Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts lose their jobs or whatever, management, for racial overtones or undertones or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, things are changing, but you cannot, when you're in corporate America at a certain level, just post what you want on social media. Was she wrong? Was she wrong? Her statement to us was right, but was she wrong? You know, and my thing is, what she did, it warranted some type of clapback. So now it goes back to the old debate that we used to have, which is, can African Americans be racist? It goes back to that old. You
want to open that can of worms?
Yeah, but see, it goes back to that debate. So now this is what they're gonna do. Okay, now we're gonna reverse it. Now we're gonna put y'all in the Twilight Zone. Because y'all been, you know, every little thing we do or whatever, y'all African Americans consider racist. So now when you hit us with the cracker, when you hit us with this, and when we hear this, and you post up this, and if you're working for some type of business or whatever, we're gonna screenshot y'all and send it and put it out there, or whatever like that. So now you can lose your job, or so now you can get locked up, or so now this can happen to you too. So now it's that tit for tat thing.
Okay, so
what's good for the goose is good for the gander. This is what they doing.
To that, I would say some racist white people's feelings is more valuable than our lives. Some white people get in an uproar because their feeling was hurt. You want to ask me, do I think that black people could be racist and blah 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 blah? And I know I'm going to get a lot of kickback. If you're talking about a system that can physically prevent you from living, that can physically take your life, prevent you from living somewhere, okay? Put you in jail unjustly, kill you and nothing can happen. Not give you a bank loan, over police you. Like when you commit a crime, you get 35 years. When the other person commit a crime, they get 0. Is that the same as me offering an opinion that simply hurts your feelings when I have absolutely no systematic power to affect you in any way? I can't tell you where to live. I can't take your life and nothing happen to you. I can't not give you a loan. I can't do none of that. All I could do is rustle your feathers as you drink while you're reading the Wall Street Journal and hurt your feelings. Whoa. That's all I can do.
Whoa. When has the truth ever been respected? And this is real talk. When has the truth ever been respected? All right, and
truth gets crucified,
especially
murdered, assassinated,
especially when it comes to us. So again, with us knowing this, all right, you know, and my thing is, we need her in that position. All right, at her company, we need her. She's an African American female. We need her in that position.
Absolutely.
So, but now we don't need her to lose her job.
I don't want her to lose her job
for simply, you know, telling the truth, which was the truth,
right?
But she told it on social media for everybody else to see. So now that may not be conducive with her company's policies. You know what I'm saying? And that could affect her position. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
so
I see you.
We have to be mindful of our emotions, and I'm learning that. I'm learning. There's certain things. Trust me. If I really wanted to go in on media, how I feel about this and that, and how I've been treated and this and systematic this or whatever, like I can rant for days at the same time. But then you know what I know that it conflicts with? Damn, I'm trying to get this corporate account with Pepsi, a sponsorship for the concert we're trying to do, or I'm trying to do this or whatever like that. So certain things I have to be mindful not to put all my emotions out there on social media.
And I think that it illustrates the unique position that African Americans suffer from. Okay, because you're always telling me not to express my emotions, right? To keep everything inside. So sometimes I feel like this. Some people can do whatever they want to me, and I don't even get the right to express how I feel about it because it's not corporate and it's reverse racist and it's this and it's this and it's that. So when we drink, when our marriages disintegrate, when we have mental health issues because we constantly have to code switch,
right?
When we have to have the conversations to say, child, you need to be more responsible than a grown man who's a police officer who's had training. No. You got to be the responsible one in a situation, even though you're the child with the Skittles without the gun. Okay, even though all of these horrific things are being done to you, Grin and Barrett don't say anything about it if you want to. Now, if I rebel, like Mike said, and if I resist, then my resistance of injustice is viewed as criminal behavior. So my very action, look, he's so hostile. Don't say that, Dawood. And watch what you say. And you know we got to do this. And we got to do this and we got to do that. Right? You're very hostile, right? But these are the same people that when they see injustice occur are completely silent. Don't have anything to say. So I'm supposed to watch as I'm treated unfairly and grin and bear it. That is the position of African Americans in corporate America. Or in other milieus. You get treated however the hell we want to treat you, and you're going to like it. If you don't like it, get out. This is why Norm says, make your own business and your own rules. Therefore, you won't have to be subject to no corporate shit, nothing.
That's why I left. Yo, corporate rules
and that is why you left.
Is crazy. It's crazy. But I said that. You know what? It's funny.
And that's what you did.
There was this dude. I ain't gonna put him on blast because I know a lot of people from my old gig. Check me out, but one of my gigs, I put it as one of my gigs I was at in corporate America and everything. It was this one dude, and it's funny. His name was, you know how we always say uncle, right? Yeah. So his name was that, right?
Okay.
So his name was actually that, and he act like that.
Okay.
So he always be looking for things or whatever to get one of us in trouble.
Yes.
And he was one of us, and he would always be looking for things like, and I was like, damn, bro, why are you trying to like get us set up or whatever like that, whatever, right? So then at the point where I knew they was about to do all the layoffs and everything like that, and I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna wait for them to totally lay me off, whatever. So
I'll get my 401k bounce alone.
Yeah. So I got my little package, whatever. So as I was walking out and packing up my stuff, dude stick to me. He's like, you're not here no more. What, you gonna go back to the corner?
Oh,
right?
wow.
And he was making a joke, but he said it around them.
Wow.
Right? So I said, bruh, the next time you see me, and mind you, this was years ago. This was like maybe 12 years ago, right? I said,
Speak on it, Black.
Next time you see me, you probably gonna see me on television and you hear me on radio.
And that's exactly what happened.
And that's what I said to him. He said, yeah. He said, I'll be hearing your name on radio about you getting charges and locked up. Ha 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 ha. Right in front of them. All right, he said that around them. So I was like, wow, okay.
That was a if he dies moment. Because I would have just, man.
And that's what he said.
His ass.
And I just looked back. And it's funny, on one of the broadcasts, and you remember the time when TLC Network came to BKS, whatever, and I was on TV.
Go ahead.
And I was on UPN 9, whatever like that. He actually saw that. and then hit his boy up, whatever like that. His boy called me up, whatever like, yo, I just seen you on TLC Network, but yo, I heard your radio broadcast, whatever like that. I said, with my words, did I keep my word?
From the corner, from charges in the back of you.
Yo, but my thing is, even when there's certain jokes, and then we're gonna transition, but there's certain jokes. I don't even joke a certain way around. I love everybody. Like I said, Asians, Caucasians, whatever. Latino, whatever. I love everybody, but there's certain jokes I don't even make around Caucasian people.
Yeah.
Right? And even when I'm talking in public, and even though, let's be honest, you'd be like, yo, yeah, my nigga. I don't even do that around them.
No, I don't either.
For my own reasons.
I don't want them to take it and use it.
I hate when people I'm with do that around. I'll be like, bro, why you say that? Don't say that, whatever like that.
Right.
Because, man, come on, man. Somebody got to set the example for ignorance.
So that pretty much answers your question, Vic, because Vic was saying, like, what happened to freedom of speech? Why should somebody have to hush up when they're speaking the truth and things of that nature?
Right.
And that's the reason why. He also said, muzzles on our mouths, hush up, like we always remembering 9/11, but forget about slavery and Black Wall Street. He said, I have racial comments of me being Jamaican and smoke weed because of my locks. Black comments had to check them.
Yeah. No, he right. He right, man. Sometimes you do gotta check him.
That's when it's not fair, because then you can also be in corporate America and you have to watch what you say, but they're allowed to make jokes that way. I'm sure nobody said something to dude about what he was saying to you,
bruh,
which was appropriate and was very. It wasn't funny, but he's you good.
Kiss.
Not cool.
Trust me, I left without getting charges.
I'm surprised you didn't clothesline him.
Yeah,
right
no,
before you left.
no, straight up. I left without getting no charges. I was packing my stuff up, and he was making his little comments. I said, okay. I said, next time you see me, brother's going to be on TV, and you're going to hear me on the radio.
I would like to give a shout out to all of us in corporate America.
BKS.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In corporations, listen, teachers and lawyers, doctors, people that work in healthcare, the amount of stress that we're under would break the average person. I'm just saying, like, to not only deal with racism, but to deal with a coon that's actually trying to destroy you. It's psychologically, it's psychologically very damaging. I don't want you to think about, but I want to give a shout out to everyone that's in a cubicle, okay, who has been discriminated against, the victim of racism, but couldn't say anything about it. Okay, to everyone that's in a cubicle or on a job where people talk down to them, disrespect them, and be like, nah, I dare you. This is for you. I see you. It's hard out here, man.
Yeah,
I'm chanting for all of us.
And again, man, no matter what race you are, ethnic background, and you're listening to this show, and you may just catch one piece of it and be like, oh, they're always on attack or always on some race thing. No, this is about truth talk. That's what we do here in the Man Cave Morning Show. We have open dialogue for everybody. Yeah. And that's why you get people like Mike.
Yep.
He'll call in, you know what I'm saying? And he's a Caucasian American. He'll call in and he'll state facts. And he see it for what it is, whatever like that. So it's not even like, again, it's not an attack. It's just bringing, real situations, to the forefront. And the problem, I think a lot of our problems that we have with each other as far as race is because we don't talk.
We don't talk
Absolutely.
about it.
And we don't communicate.
And that's why we stay in silos.
Talk about it, no doubt.
Right.
And here's something that was said to me, too, yesterday. And somebody said, y'all getting too sensitive. And when they meant y'all, they meant African Americans. Y'all just too sensitive now. Y'all get upset about every little thing thrown at you, whatever. And I bring that up to say, so Bette Midler, y'all know who Bette Midler is?
Yes.
Whatever, the actress, singer, whatever. She's coming under fire because of what she posted yesterday. Now I want to see it. I remember how Kiss reacted when we talked about it, and I spoke to Wu about it before the show, and y'all had two different views on it. So I'm gonna show y'all what she said and what Bette Midler is coming under fire for right now. Let me show y'all the post she did. All right, so let me give you the full thing, and here it is. Hold on, just give me some time. All right. Here we go, and this is the comments.
Women are the N-word of the world. Raped, beaten, enslaved, married off, work like dumb animals, denied education and inheritance, enduring the pain and danger of childbirth and life in silence for thousands of years. They are the most disrespected creatures on earth.
Y'all see that? All right. So this came from Bette Midler. She said women are the N-word of the world. Right? And a lot of people took offense to that. Now, it's half and half. Some people I spoke to was like, no, I get the comparison.
It was almost like Nikki's comment, how everybody tried to make sense of it.
Right. Yeah. But like yesterday when I showed to you was like, what?
I was just surprised that came from her. I've never actually seen her like in this light. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like speaking out in this way, never in my life. So I was kind of shocked.
I just think, I'm going to be honest. Was I upset? I wasn't upset. It was a bad comparison.
Yeah.
It was a bad comparison.
I think she tried to make a point, but
she tried.
Yeah.
She tried.
Like somebody says she tried and she failed.
Yeah. She tried to shoot her shot. She thought that was gonna be like, yeah, bet. And like African Americans like, yeah. I'm not feeling that. Well, right. What's your take?
So I do get that she used the N-word and black folks clap back at her. I completely get it. Right? That being said, knowing what I know about Bette Midler, like I don't, if Trump said it, I will be completely jumping out of the thing and screaming and yelling and everything. Does that make me a hypocrite? I try to consider the context and the history of the person that's saying.
Right.
Now, exactly. I know her to be down with minorities and gay people and fighting the struggle for so long.
Right.
Now, do I understand that, hey, that's some bad taste? Or like I said, Now I got to correct my own damn self in mid damn sentence. Huh? Call my own self on the bullshit that I'm saying. I always say, listen. You need to respect black people the way you respect other groups of people, right? So that terminology is viewed as disrespectful. Therefore, you got the clapback. Do I feel that she was intending to disrespect us? No. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's read some comments. Let's go back to
Dee
Dee Graham.
She said, bad comparison. She thought we would fall in line behind her. Nope.
Yes, ma'am.
Phyllis Woodbury said, where was the publicist to critique it?
Okay.
Wow.
Juanita was going back to the corporate America. I am not built to work in corporate America. I learned that years ago. The way my standards, self-respect, and mouth is set up, I had to remove myself and come up with a plan A, B, C.
Absolutely.
So I changed my career.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh God.
Dee Graham also said corporate is crazy, but I don't play the jokes. They don't do it. I've been in other companies where there were some racial undertones.
Yes.
What is it? Keys? God, my eyes are bad. Just my folder was mad full because I speak out.
I too have a humongous folder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juanita also said, yeah, she tried to get deep, but nah, wrong comparison.
Okay, respect. I see. I hear y'all.
Yeah,
I hear y'all.
Yeah, she thought y'all was gonna rock with that as women.
Right.
Like, yeah, bet.
Right.
It's like, come on, girl. Demetria also said. Demetria also said, I understand everybody's discontent with the use of the N word, but Beth ain't never. Things need to dramatically change for women in this country.
I think.
Okay, so Demetria's rocking with it.
I think that. I think
she's reading between the lines
that's
of what
what's
she tried
lost
to say.
is what she's saying about how women have been treated, because it's all about the N word and not about her point about how women have been demeaned and maligned.
Right.
That's true. So,
right.
I get it. I hear y'all. I hear y'all.
I think she just the context was wrong. You know, like the way she tried to bring it across was
Women are word of the world.
Okay, am I screaming and yelling the way I scream and yell all the time? No.
So
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, that's bet. I like bet.
So
right,
what can I tell you?
So let's take. Okay, now let's really take. Okay, we know what.
Of course.
So I'm going to say this. I don't want to offend about it. I'm going to take out the N word. Women are the niggers of the world.
Okay.
Raped, beaten, enslaved, married off, worked like dumb animals, denied education and inheritance, enduring the pain and danger of childbirth, and in silence for thousands of years. And live in silence for thousands of years. They are the most disrespected creatures on earth.
Go ahead.
So now, all right. So you said women are the niggas of the world.
No, niggas are the niggas of the world.
Yeah. What
no,
are,
we're
what
the
are,
niggas
what
of the
are
world.
black women?
Oh my God. I hate the fact that he said it. I couldn't. Women of color are the most disrespected.
But see, I don't
on
know.
the planet.
I like that, man. I like that.
I do.
No, I love bet.
Yeah.
Beaches? No, look.
Man.
Yeah, I get gay over bet. I love beaches.
I can't. Like
no, I
Vic
love
said,
you.
he
You
said,
ever know you was my hero?
I think it was bad timing with everything going on. I think she meant, and I didn't think she meant anything wrong by knowing she's for us. It was just bad comparisons.
Okay.
I love. I
do love
Bet.
Bette Midler.
I don't know
I'm
what
a
else you want me to tell you.
How many?
I don't know what you want to tell you. I love Bette Midler.
So do we give Bet a pass?
I do.
Do we give Bet a pass?
Everybody gave Nikki a pass for the stupid as she
You're
said.
talking about Bet, though.
I give her a pass. I don't.
I definitely give Bette a
I
pass.
definitely don't think that she meant it in a way to.
She still got her black card.
Yeah, I don't think she meant it in a way to like. What's the word? To disrespect anyone or to make it into a thing where she's like, oh, I'm racist. I don't think it was that. Honestly, don't. Because when you read everything else, you see that she's making a statement.
So we got two. So you breaking the tie. Where are you at on it?
No, I'm not gonna drag her through the mud.
No,
I don't think it was meant for that.
She gets a pass.
She gets a pass. I don't think
No
it was meant for
question
that.
about. She done too much work.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest.
When I first read it, I was like, ooh. But then I was like, wait.
I like Bet, but nah.
I don't think she.
Let's take this call.
Respect.
Call it from the 315. State your name when you're calling from. You on the Man Cave Show.
It sounded like y'all were talking about me. It's Mike.
He said so much. There you go.
Hey.
Close out the show, Mike.
What's
How
up,
are you,
dude?
Mike?
Yes, sir.
What's going
How
on?
we doing?
All right, bro. What's going on, man?
Not much. Stacking wood, listening to y'all do what you do.
Yes, sir. Speak on it.
Okay. You heard what we was talking about?
Go ahead, Mike. I want to hear.
Yeah, I heard you talking about Bette Midler and
Right.
making her statement.
Okay.
Statement.
The show is yours, my friend.
I have a I have a mixed view on this because I think there's the front side of it that up front we might be able to say that it was just a comment that she made in innocence and she was just trying to stand up for women and whatnot. But I think it's overtly disrespectful because I think it takes away some of the validity of the argument of the African American community to stand up for themselves for the things that they've gone through. To take the name of what someone else has been called onto your own. I mean, you can just say women have been oppressed for centuries by certain groups of men in high power and whatnot, and that alone by itself would stand all on its own. You wouldn't need to take the N-word onto yourself to make yourself to become associated with that level of victim. So there's a side of it that when viewed from people like us who are on that woke level, we see it in a deeper depth that we understand, the minutia of what's behind the statement. But the vast majority of people who are hearing statements like that, they're going to take it other ways.
Right. No, I agree.
So I think there's a side of it that it ends up being overtly disrespectful because it's like saying, well, they've gone through their own stuff and they've done stuff, but we women are the ones who are the real N-words. And it's like it ends up playing this tit for tat of, no, we're the ones who count as being the ones who are the Negroes of America or whatnot. I mean, you could have someone who stands up and says who comes from Europe and it was an Irish immigrant, and they were called the N-word of Europe because the Irish were considered the outsiders and they were enslaved and their population was pushed to the brink of extinction by the end of the 1600s.
Right.
When the black African slave trade was first started to really get underway.
So Mike.
So there's a
Mike.
Yeah.
I want this. You're making my head hurt. I want to go left. So when my gay brothers and sisters who are fighting for civil rights, am I correct? Which they are, which I'm for. When they point out the similarities between their struggle and the struggle of African Americans in the country. How does that apply to this case? Like, in other words, when you're going to graft on, let's say, the gay struggle to the black struggle and mix them all together, is that the same thing that's happening with what you just said, or am I just completely off the mark?
It may be
Mike,
the same
I'll be
in
trying to
some
think about
unique
it.
ways.
Go ahead. Speak up.
It may be unique, may be similar in some ways, but you cannot equate, in my mind, the prejudice against sexual preference compared to the prejudice against racial color.
I happen to agree with you.
I mean, because you can be prejudiced against a person who's black and not be prejudiced against his sexual preference.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So I think there's a vast difference between that. Now, have gay people been oppressed throughout the ages? Yes, but also no. The Spartans were all encouraged to screw each other before many battles.
Right, absolutely.
And they had little boy lovers. So
absolutely correct.
You can't, and go back to the whole, like, women have been oppressed for thousands of years. That is true in some cases, but we also had Cleopatra of Egypt.
Thank you, sir.
Who was the most world-renowned black pharaoh women of Egypt. And then add on top of that the Iroquois Confederacy, which was the Native American Confederacy before the French and Indian Revolution.
Yes, sir.
That was run by matriarchs. That was an entire civilization that was run by the women, the war chiefs, the peace chiefs, the trade chiefs. They couldn't move without approval of the women.
So, Mike, let me ask you one last thing, and then I'm gonna move, because you know me and you could talk for forever.
Right.
So why?
Oh yeah.
So why do historically some of these movements erase matriarchal societies, erase great queens, great women? There are several societies on the planet that even now are run by women. But this argument that women are, and the women are oppressed, Mike, you know I'm with you on that. But why do they want to erase the fact? Like, for instance, in the African American community, women run the whole thing, right? So why do they want to not talk about that as well? Wouldn't they say, well, listen, here's an example to prove that we're equal, because these societies are based upon women running it. Right. Go ahead, Mike, I'm listening, and then I'm going to be quiet.
I think it comes to a deep intrinsic belief when it comes to these different religious systems that puts women and men in different categories of value. There's some religious categories that will uplift the men above all the others because they will translate the story of Adam and Eve as Eve was the one who was the corrupt one who brought men down, and you know, they're the one that corrupted man, and there's even in many secret cults today, like Freemasonry, the whole idea is to correct the supposed faults of women, and it's men who are correcting those faults. But they don't want people to learn about the ancient histories of the cultures that worshipped the sacred feminine, the side of the women who are the ones who intrinsically hold us together as a civilization. We wouldn't be able to fight all the wars that we did or have all the politicians we did if it wasn't for all the women bearing the pain of the births for all those kids. That's why many civilizations never employed women in their military, because they knew the women were the most integral part to the longevity of any civilization. They needed the women. Now, that's not to say that there were many civilizations that didn't abuse the women in those cases or treat them as nothing but cattle to breed more, but there are cases on both sides that can be argued.
Hey, Mike, look, Mike, Adam had a wife named Lilith. Oh, she's equal. Erase her from history. She's a whore. She's a devil. She's a this and she's a that. Because she was equal. She was created and she didn't come from. She was created and created. It was just the equality. They erased her from, no, they call her a witch. She's a devil. She's going to take away your children in the middle of the witch woman. Huh? Because why? No equality.
But you know what? I'm telling you, we diving into a whole other topic. All right,
Mike, I'm quiet.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I blab on sometimes. I don't even realize I'm doing it.
Mike, I'm not allowed to talk. I love you.
No. But we diving into a whole other topic, and I think this is like worthy of Monday. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about, you know, women in power and men in power. And see, come on, man, since the beginning of the time, you know what I'm saying, men, being a man always symbolized true power, right? So then when you have other powerful women that come forward, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, they can't be the ones with authority. Shut that down. We got to figure out how to we got to shut this down.
And ask that powerful man how he feel about his mama.
Yeah, quiet them.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, come on, man. This ain't nothing changed since the beginning of time. It's still that way today. Agreed. It's still that way today. Mike, man.
Love you, Mike.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for setting us straight again.
I love you guys talking about me. I feel famous with this shit.
My man, Mike.
He said, I gotta call in.
We appreciate you as always,
my white
man.
brother from the other
mother.
Have a great weekend, bro.
Respect. See you Monday, Mike.
Hey, we all come from Africa, don't we?
We do.
We absolutely do.
That's right.
Speak on it.
That's right.
Speak on it, man.
All right.
Let me find out your last name, Jenkins.
Spock Jenkins and Mike Jenkins. Mitochondrial DNA came from a black woman.
All right, bro. Have a good one, man.
Thank you so much, Mike.
You too. All right. Have a good weekend.
You too.
That's Mike Jenkins, man.
Mike Jenkins. Mike Abdullah Jenkins.
For real.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna have Mike as a guest, man. I like Mike.
The way he thinks,
Mike.
bro.
Yeah, Mike always drops that knowledge and everything. But it's good. That's why I love the platform again, man, because everybody has their views and opinions on things.
Mike be on it.
Yeah.
Mike be dropping it.
No
and
doubt.
Mike as a guest.
Unless you want me to read it now?
Huh? Okay.
No, Vic said, he said, but if you think about it, women are used more as sex objects when rape is involved, men going down. So I kind of disagree with the Adam and Eve thing.
Okay. All right. No, I get that. All right, so real quick,
He said he was winning with everything else, though.
for those that join us late,
Yes.
and everything, we got to lighten it up. It is Friday, man, because I was ready to get deep when he started talking about.
That's why I was like, let's go. Let's go.
Women and religion. Oh, I was going to get deep. I was about to talk about Islam and Christianity and all of that, but I said, nah, this ain't the show for it. This ain't the show for it today.
Okay, I hope you let us have a show like that.
We got to. No, we got to.
I hope you, because we'll go.
That's a whole man. That's a whole different thing.
There's a lot of sexism in religion. I'm quiet.
Yeah.
A lot of freaking sexism.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll bring the Bible and the Quran for that type of
Me
stuff.
too. Me too.
Me too. No doubt. All right, so let's lighten it up. We going back to our initial thing, man. Because we was talking about this earlier. So name just one thing you wish they could bring back. Name just one thing you wish they would bring back. And I seen some of y'all comments. Some of y'all join the show later or whatever like that. You can call in and talk about it. But I'm just curious, what's the one thing you just wish they would bring back? The phone number is 646-233-1302. You already know what it is. And we didn't get to it yesterday.
What's that?
Because about the deal breaker. I'm curious, you with your crazy self. I want to know what your deal breaker is. What's your deal breaker that will stop you from committing to someone? What's your one deal breaker?
Damn.
That will stop you from committing to someone? What's yours, Kiss?
Deal breaker?
Yeah.
Okay, I got mine.
You got yours? What is it?
Perpetual disrespect.
Perpetual disrespect.
Perpetual line crossing, disrespectful chick. She could be the greatest woman in the world, greatest cook, sex, off the intelligent, but the perpetual disrespect and emasculation is going to break the deal.
Agreed.
The disloyalty, disloyalty and disrespect will always break.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it is for me.
No doubt. My nigga said, when you have Mike on the show, please, I need to be in the building.
Going with good eats and smiles.
Yeah, no doubt. Hold on. Dee Graham said, loyalty, trust, real hip hop. Okay. All right, that's the one thing she wished we would bring back. Loyalty. Trust.
Hell yeah. What she said.
Okay, I get it.
Real hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop is dead.
No, I agree with that.
Me too.
I think a deal breaker for me. I agree with everything that Wu said, but also lies. Don't lie to me. Don't pacify me. Don't sugarcoat shit. Like, if it is what it is, let me know what it is from the gate.
Amen. See,
so that way, if nothing has to be invested emotionally, and I don't have to waste my time and yours, for that matter, then just leave me be.
Beautiful with no truth. We don't got nothing. I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with you.
Nothing
without the truth. Nothing. Truth come before love. Yes.
And I'm sorry. And non-support.
Okay.
Yes, man.
On both ends.
I hear you.
Disloyalty.
See?
That's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
You see, Kiss, how we both going to the same thing?
Yeah.
As men?
If I feel as though you can't be loyal, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, it's no commitment. I can't commit to you. You know what I'm saying? You just, I can't deal with disloyalty.
You're actually dead to me, actually.
Oh, damn.
Damn, Wolf.
You're actually dead to me.
If he dies, he dies.
No, you're actually.
If she dies,
you're actually.
She dies.
Look. Blatant, continual disloyalty. I actually cut from you. That's real talk.
Vic said he wished they could bring back a different world. He misses that, and his deal breaker is lies, disloyalty, and insecurities.
Okay.
Right. Didi said lying is disrespectful.
Yes.
And Didi said deal breaker. What Wu said.
Yep. Perpetual line crosses.
Yeah.
Ramona Woods Black. She said, "Yes, Kiss. Let me make the choice from the beginning." DT said, "Wish they would bring back love when you used to live next to your neighbors. You whoop you before your parents
came home before your child was
misbehaving.
Absolutely,
that type of love. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's how we grew up."
Jeffrey, stop it. Dallas
Jeffrey
Nation.
said Dallas Nation.
F you, man.
Is it any way we could block a person from the chat?
Yeah, we can.
There's a way we could block a person from the chat?
You have officially been cast out of the man cave. Are you not entertained?
Kick him out the cave.
F you. But look. Your quarterback, I am feeling.
No doubt.
That is the truth.
No doubt.
That's it.
Phyllis said, deal breaker, dishonesty.
Yes. Yes.
And Ramona's laughing. Yeah. You know something else I wish they would bring back? I don't see it anymore.
What?
Y'all remember that this it was like a caramel corn called Fiddle Faddle?
They got Fiddle Faddle.
They still got that?
Yeah, they got.
Stop playing.
I'll bring it to you when I see it again.
I never see. You know I was.
You know where I saw it at? I saw it in Deals.
They got Fiddle Faddle.
Justin actually brought me 2 boxes of Fiddle Faddle. I was like, dude, where the hell you find Fiddle Faddle? He's like, right there in Deals.
Wow.
Man.
So the next time I go, I'll pick you up a couple of boxes
Fiddle
and I'll
faddle,
bring
man.
it. I promise.
You can bring me some now laters while you at it.
Now and later.
No doubt. D Forte said, it takes a village. Wish everyone could still help with the development of our young children.
I agree.
Yes.
No doubt. No doubt.
I agree.
Yeah, it needs to go back to that village,
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Ramona said, yes,
Yeah.
Fiddle Faddle is at
At
Walmart here.
Yeah.
What?
I think I saw it at Walmart too, Ramona. Yeah, so I'm going to see.
I love me some Fiddle Faddle, man.
Oh,
I haven't seen
Bonton.
Tootsie Rolls in a long time either.
Bonton barbecue corn chips, yes.
Paul Joseph Williams said, bring back shows you can watch with your entire family and don't be embarrassed.
Good luck with that.
I wish we could bring back our loved ones. I
do you-
know that's a lot, very extreme, but yeah.
Do you think I gotta read Paul's again because that bring back shows you can watch with your entire family and don't be embarrassed. Do y'all think there's too much sexuality in TV shows today? Do you think it's needed for the ratings
I think I think it is.
for us to watch? So
No. Like, remember, like Dallas and Dynasty, and like there was excellent television shows without
Yeah.
that overt, like Empire. Like it's just so over the top. Like
Yeah.
stop it.
would power be great without the sexuality that's added to it, without the sex scenes?
I think so, but
Would it
But can
be a
I say
great
this
show?
to you? How you gonna have a gangster show
who don't
without
want to
sex?
see Omari's butt?
But but
I know I do.
it could be a little well, I don't give a damn about Omari ass. So
Works for me.
I know. I respect,
mean,
Mo,
there
respect.
is there is
But
a
it's
bit of
just
too
so
much.
crazy now. Like,
There's a bit of too much.
Like-
even with Insecure, you guys watch Insecure?
Right.
Yes.
I remember I watched the first like maybe 3 episodes of the first season, and then I kind of just got lost with all the other shows. So Ori was like, "No, Ma, you gotta watch this. Actually, it's really a good show." So like we binged one day and season whatever,
Right.
and the first thing that I said was, "Damn!" Like me being me,
Speak
y'all know
on
my
it.
crazy ass.
Speak on it.
Even I was like, "Was shit!" Like every scene is something with sex. I get that it was with the storyline, but it caught me off guard. I
General,
was like, "That's
have,
a lot."
Have you seen Insecure?
Yes.
You have
Okay.
okay. So
Can I say this to you before you go?
Mhm.
It made me uncomfortable.
It did,
And
didn't
I'm
it?
the most
What episode y'all talking
sexual-
about?
The whole first
like her
season.
whole vibe
first
of how
season.
she
But I-
just would hook up with. It just made me like.
But no. But you know what? It wasn't even mostly Issa's character. It was when her and Lawrence broke up, and when Lawrence went on that rampage and caught chlamydia because he was just having sex with
It
anybody
just-
because he was mad. He was upset because he was hurt because she cheated that one time, and he just went buck wild crazy
Okay,
with
so
everybody.
Kiss, was it realistic?
It was to me because
no, it's
that happens.
realistic.
That happens. In
But I
life.
distinctly remember watching Insecure like, oh,
No, it happens.
I know, but
It
it made
happens.
me. I'm saying,
But you know what's crazy? Doesn't
It made me
it makes
feel
you
a-
uncomfortable? You know why it makes you uncomfortable?
Made me
Because
uncomfortable watching it.
And I said to my daughter, I said it made me feel uncomfortable because
she's got to
you-
have it. Makes me uncomfortable too. But
but it was good though
Yeah.
because it shows a sense of reality. Like it makes you sit back and think like, damn, like when you get your heart broken, when dudes get their heart broken.
Go ahead,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
saying all dudes, right?
You said it.
What?
No, but go ahead.
I'm not saying all guys, but when some guys get their heart broken or they feel like, oh, I got played, whatever, sometimes they do that. They go out and they sleep with anybody and everybody that's in their way, anything with a post. And some women do the same thing. They feel like, oh, he broke my heart. Now they're insecure. Now they're trying to figure out what's wrong with me. I don't feel beautiful. But then the first person that, oh, you find me beautiful? Okay, so, and they might jump to it. So it's uncomfortable because if you're not like that, you don't want to see
That's what I'm
us in
Go
that
ahead,
light.
General.
You
Go
get what I'm
ahead.
saying?
Go ahead,
You said she's got to have it.
Yeah.
Man, you know that turned my stomach. Like you said,
Yeah,
Insecure.
it made me.
I'm gonna be honest. I know it's a movie and blah 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 blah, but yo, just her character. Because I started thinking that a lot of women probably like her. A lot of women are
Yes.
probably really like her. You know what I'm saying? She had what? She was dealing with what? 3 dudes at one time?
Yeah.
3
At
dudes
least
or
like
whatever.
three or four or something like that.
And she saw different things in each one of them, but she was sleeping with all 3 of them
Mhm.
or whatever. And that kind of turned my stomach.
You know what? You know what I don't like. You know what I don't like. I don't like when some women use crazy sexuality to be empowered.
Right.
I believe that you can love yourself and make love to people, right, and be beautiful and respectful. And I know, and not be whorish. Like
Right.
this idea that in order for you to be ultimately powerful and ultimately to compete with men, you got to sleep with a whole lot of different people. Now, before it just when I see that from women, I go, no. You know, I laugh and I joke and we talk. Kiss, it makes me uncomfortable. I feel like I love women so much and I value them so much. When I see them devalue themselves, and they go, "That's right, I'm a bitch. That's right, I'm a slut. That's right, I sleep." So when Norm said, I could not get through. She's Gotta Have It. I was like, oh, shit.
I watched it, but I was like,
It made me a little queasy. And so what? Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say, Kiss.
And I'm a freak.
No, I said it.
And I'm a
I
freak
said it,
too.
yeah.
I'm a freak too. But damn,
I'm the freak
I
of the
felt
week.
the same way, but
I was like,
but again, like it was just like, oh wow. But again, in the
Is that
the
the
same
agenda?
in the same it was like you kind of have to sit back and go, like, you have to enjoy the show for what it is, because you know that they're putting it out there to show what could happen and the reality of life. You know what I mean? You have the two best friends.
No, I get it.
You got a best friend that you rock with like that the same way. You know what I mean? Like going to concerts.
I felt it was a
the
little
humor. The humor is great in that show. I like the show and its content, but it was a little bit uncomfortable for me as well. But it's reality, because like shit happens like that.
Before-
you got dudes that
That's true.
feel jaded and they feel like, oh,
Yeah, of
shorty
course.
broke my heart. Now I'm gonna go sleep with two chicks at one time. It was, and what bothered me more was that Orville tell you, I'm like, yo, what is with all this unprotected sex? I'm like, nobody's wearing a condom. Nobody. Like Lawrence
agree.
buck wild. Jay Ellis's character. I was like, yo, he bucked wild. Like, you don't wear a condom, dude. And then he caught chlamydia.
No doubt. Let's read some
I'm just
comments.
saying.
Let's go back. To,
I agree with it's hooky.
It is.
Let's read some comments. Ramona.
Sorry.
Ramona was black. She said, Bonton chips and vanilla.
Yes.
Now laters. Also shortbread, sugar Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh.
Yes, bring that back. So if you just joined us, we're talking about name just one thing
Ooh. Must
you
be
wish
from
they could
dirty
bring back.
Jersey.
They would bring
Yeah,
back.
and I agree with Dee Dee. She said, bring my daddy back.
Mine too.
Mine
and my
too.
mom too.
Bring my daddy back.
But
Mine
I just
Shit.
remembered my thing. It just came to me. Bring back record stores like HMV,
Hell
Virgin
yeah.
Megastore,
Moving Records,
The
Abbey on
Wiz,
Central Avenue in East
yeah,
Orange.
Crazy Eddie's, all that.
Hell yes.
All that.
What
I
if
miss
we
being
just
able
go
to purchase CDs
for the whole day.
But you know what?
In the
That was
record
my
store
thing.
and the
That's where I
bookstore
spent most
too.
of my money
The
at.
bookstore too.
What if they got rid of the ability to be able to buy music
Oh, I would
online
die.
and just went back to vinyl
Oh, and
and
CDs.
CDs? And,
I would
what if
love
they
that.
went back to vinyl, CDs, and cassette?
Did you not get on the train and go to Tower Records and just spend
Yes.
the whole
Yeah.
day at Tower Records in Manhattan?
I miss
That
being
was
able
the
to take
whole-
my radio
I know you
outside.
did. You a damn DJ.
Oh, boom boxes. Just
And
being able to
remember
go
they
out with
had
the
the
radios and
headphones
put the
where you could listen to the album at
headphones
Tower
was this
Records.
damn
Was
big.
this
Yeah.
big? You
This
could
big.
sit and
Yep.
listen all day.
Ooh,
You have no money.
Walkmans and Discman. I used to
Oh,
go. My whole book bag was nothing but CDs, because that's all I spent my money on. My mother would give me money, and I would just
so
go
buy CDs.
and buy
Yes.
sneakers and CDs. That's all I ever bought as a kid.
Yes.
Let me read some of these comments. Our body is a treasure, no doubt. Ramona.
Agreed, Ramon. Getting a little crazy. out
Phyllis
here.
said,
Yeah.
can we read that? Right there. She said, wish I could bring back
Sunday
Sunday
dinners
dinners
with
when
my
family
family
came
Yes.
over and enjoyed a good meal cooked by Grandma. Rest in peace.
Stop making me cry.
Yeah, for real.
Grandpa,
Just bonded.
after church?
Yes.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
In the
Yes.
football game, talking shit with Grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
DT said bring back 25 cent juices. They still got them somewhere.
Yeah, they still
Quarter
got them.
waters.
Yeah, quarter waters.
Tracy Cox said, for those of you who know me and know kind of
What kind of husband I had.
Yes.
Right.
Which was wonderful. What will be a deal breaker for me now? Lies, disrespect, lack of communication.
No doubt, no doubt. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Beef, man. Miss you, bro. To Paul Joseph Williams said, bring
Bring
back
back
Urkel.
Okay.
DT, bring back Caldors.
Caldors.
Bring back Caldors.
And
Wow,
Rickles.
Caldors.
Caldors and Rickles.
You
Ooh, remember
Rickles?
Alexander's?
Yeah.
Remember Alexander's?
That only place my grandmother's shop was Alexander's.
Alexander's.
Get my Buster Brown shoes. from school.
Alicia Mitchell said, bring back dodgeball, kickball.
Kickball.
Yeah, hell yeah, volleyball, all that.
That big rubber
Alicia.
dodgeball.
Let me tell you
Oh.
what happened to me 2 years.
Kickball.
I envy you, Paul.
Christ.
I want
2
my
years
boombox.
ago, the class 85 hit me up and said, Norm, we're going to have a kickball game, whatever. So we played at the field across from Rock Avenue. Now, look, my team won. Team I was on, we won, right? But I paid for it for like 3 months, bro. I was so hurt up and sore.
Yeah, man.
And like, I realized, I said, yo.
Can't do what I used to do.
But I felt when I was out there in the field playing kickball,
Like a kid.
I felt like a kid. Like I
Till
was
the next
back
day came.
in gym days and everything like that. And then that next day came, Sandy said, what the hell is wrong with you? I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Can you just hand me
Stiff as a
my...
board.
Yo, crazy.
And Norm, being that I was slow and light skinned, I would well up because they would always hit me. And that big, I was like the target for kickball.
Oh, yeah, you an
Tracy
easy
said.
target.
Yeah. Look at yellow.
Tracy Cox said, bring my husband, my dad, my grandmother,
Yes.
and Girl Scout chocolate chip cookies back. They still got
Tracy.
those, mama. They sell
No
them.
tray.
Yo, you get your hand on some Girl Scout chocolate chip cookies. Bring me some. Bring me a box. I
Them
got
girls,
you.
them girls are always right
Matter
there
of
on
fact-
Market Street and Washington Avenue selling their Girl
Matter
Scout
of fact,
cookies.
bring the case to the studio. We will pay.
Oh,
Chocolate chip.
And actually, the Girl Scout office is on 21st Street between, I think, 6th and 7th or something in Manhattan. The
Really?
actual office. Yeah, heck, where you could go and just say, I want this
And
amount
then
of
you
box.
can
They go
buy
right
them.
to the back and they bring them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to find out. I'll find out for
Wow.
y'all. Ramona Woods Black said, you know, I went to my dad's. He has 1,000 albums. And he had, oh my God, the 8 tracks. I was obsessed with 8 tracks. For some, I don't know why, because they were so fat and you could just, it was just
And
something
Ramona,
about
let
it.
me know Pop's trying to come up off the
Curtis
albums.
Mathis Color TV. Dang.
You know what? My grandparents kept the 8-track
Jeez.
to almost the 90s. So that
That big
chunky with the TV and the
Oh.
turntable. It was like huge, like the size of a
Remember
couch.
the ones that used to
Chink, chink,
open up?
chink. Yeah, with the glass.
My grandmother
door.
had that. To
Yes.
open up in the little turntable with the records and
glass
stuff.
turntable with the
Damn.
8-track.
Yo, hold up. Hold up.
Listen.
Hold up. Dee Dee, I think Ramona said it too. But Dee Dee said fun time. Yo, you don't know
Oh
nothing
wow,
about that.
fun time.
Yeah, because that was a Jersey thing.
Oh, that was a Jersey
Yes.
thing?
Right on 22.
Mhm.
Yes.
Fun time. And remember Showtime?
Yes.
The Showtime was
Okay.
next to Fun Time. Yo, Fun Time was official. It had skating. Dee Dee, didn't Fun Time had the skating was in the basement, right? Or am I wrong? I
That's
think they did
crazy.
skating in the basement.
Yeah.
Or they had pool tables and they had skating in the basement. That's what I remember.
Wow.
I could be wrong.
Jesus.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But
And
yeah.
bring back the movie theater down neck in Newark too.
No
It's
doubt.
gone now.
Phyllis said, "Bring back the original Katie Dids from back in the day." I think, babe, didn't you have Katie Dids? Let me know. I think you did bring some home. And
I might be crazy,
and I tore them up.
and it might be because they were rare.
But they
I
weren't
feel
the
like
real
Katie.
ones.
I feel like Katie Dids tasted better back in the day.
Back in the day,
They changed the something. They don't taste the same.
What did he say? He said Greasy Tony's cheesesteak spot that was in New Brunswick.
Wow.
Greasy Tony's. Anything greasy sound good.
No doubt. And bring back the real White Castle cheeseburgers.
I-
The real ones. The ones today don't taste like
They
they,
always-
did back in the day.
They always
do
gonna be
Burger King.
murder burgers. Murder burgers.
No, but
Murder
they
burgers.
don't. They taste
different
different.
though, kids.
I guess.
You don't remember back
Burger
in the
King
day?
tastes different.
No,
too.
there is a
After the
slight
club,
difference. There's a
after
slight
the party.
difference. Yeah.
Everybody used to hit White Castle.
You know what's funny? I was getting ready to say bring back station wagons because my uncle, every Friday or Saturday, he would pick up all my cousin's stuff, and we all sit in the back in the double seat in the hat in the little
Oh
back.
my God.
And he would take us to White Castle and get the thing for like 110 burgers.
Right,
Yo,
right.
Listen.
nobody left the bathroom that weekend.
I know we in
and
playing
milkshakes
I know we in playing football.
and coochie fritos.
But for my East Orange jokers, after Club 88, go to White Castle and Orange.
And coochie fritos.
And Norm, it will be cars. Remember?
Yeah, I
After
was
the club, everybody would be in their car playing music, eating White Castle till Sunday morning till we had to go to church.
Bring back the Peppermint Lounge.
Oh God, bring back the
Dang.
mints.
Bring back the Peppermint
Bring back
Lounge.
the
Bring back the mints. Oh, bring back Club America.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez.
See,
Bring
y'all
back
y'all
bogeys.
taking me back now,
Bring
man.
back bogeys.
That's crazy.
That's
There's
what I
so
love
much
about
stuff.
Fridays.
Oh my God,
Man.
So much stuff.
All right, so you know
What
what?
was that Club 88? Damn, DJU.
Yeah. Damn. No doubt. Damn, man, I had a good time talking to
Club
about this
America,
today.
Club Sensations.
Give me all day
Sensations.
stuff to bring
Club
back.
Sensations.
Wow.
Bring back
I'll
the
tell you
tunnel.
something. You got to be from Plainfield to remember this. So probably Ramona and Dee Dee might remember. Remember the Jamaican Club on top of the Strand Theater? I don't know. Do y'all remember Club Rendezvous? Let me find out. See, I'm going too far back. Y'all don't remember that, man. You got to be from Plainfield to know about that. Sorry. Everybody from Elizabeth and EO used to be up in there, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Bring back Odabros, the Nigerian club. That's a little something.
That's crazy.
Sandy,
what?
Sandy said wasn't real Katie Dids, but yeah, they weren't. They said Katie Dids on the box.
No, Katie Dids is not what they. It's different.
Tracy Cox said bring back Strand movie theater and Liberty Theater. Yes.
Phyllis Wilbury, bring back Zanzibar. Oh!
All right. So
yes.
So correct me if
Yes.
I'm wrong, because
Zanzibar,
Tracy
baby.
said the Strand Theater and Liberty Theater. Didn't back then, because somebody said, nah, it wasn't like that. I said, yes. I remember we paid for one ticket and you could see two movies. They showed two movies back then for one ticket.
You going back.
Yo, I know
Double
I'm not
feature.
wrong. I had
double feature.
I had an argument with somebody the other day. It was like, nah,
bro.
man.
No, we said double
features. It was
features.
only one movie.
No.
I thought they used to
on Saturdays,
show 2 movies with one
features.
ticket.
Well, we used to see karate pictures like that.
Yes,
double
at the
feature.
Liberty and Strand.
Yeah.
I know.
Double
come on,
feature
man.
karate. Yep.
I hope my dude is listening because I remember that they showed 2 movies at the Strand in Liberty. Alicia Mitchell said, yes, and a cartoon. yeah, no doubt.
Cartoons suck now, yo.
Yeah, no doubt.
Suck.
Sandy said, I remember that Jamaican club, and I'm from Elizabeth. Yeah, it was over the Strand. I ain't that old. Well, I don't remember. And then Dee Dee said, yes, I remember all of that. Yeah, man, those are good days. Those were the good days. Next to Big Sounds. Yup, Ramona got it. Damn, man, y'all taking me back. Wait a minute. D4T said, bring back Club Prestige in Linden. I don't remember that.
I've never been in
Sandy probably remember that. She
I remember Zanzibar, though.
And Tracy Cox said, yes, Bruce Lee flicks. Yup, 2 flicks, man.
Yeah, I know. Bro, what? You used to spend the whole Saturday there. Your parents drop you off. That was it.
Yeah.
You spend the whole night there.
Yeah, I need somebody to hook me up. You know what? Bring back Gazelles.
Gazelles.
Remember Gazelles?
I would definitely wear Gazelles.
Gazelles.
Cuzels?
With the G.
With the G.
Yeah.
I used to call them Cuzels.
And Asics sneakers and kangaroos and Lotto sneakers. Yes.
Burgundy pinstripe Lees. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
With St. Cock Sortif.
Damn.
Sandy said, bring back Popeye and olive oil.
Name belts.
The original Popeye and olive oil.
You know what?
Original.
I would rock a name belt now.
So would I.
Me too.
I would rock a name belt now.
Me too.
Bring back
Absolutely. Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny card. Yup. All that.
The unedited Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
The unedited when it was racist with the black mammy and black the violent original Bugs.
Oh, you know what I want to see again? Voltron. That was.
Can
my
I tell you
cartoon.
something? You know Voltron on Netflix now. It's a new
The
Voltron.
cartoon?
So you
it's
know
a
what?
brand new Voltron on Netflix.
No, I'm talking about the original
I know,
Voltron
but the
cartoons.
new one is good though. I'm just saying.
And He-Man.
schedule
And
this.
I was such a tomboy.
I'm gonna schedule this. I want everybody that lives in this area, right? Lives in the Jersey area, New York area, whatever, listening to the show. We're gonna give a party.
Make sure it's Friday, please.
We're gonna give a party
on Friday.
Straight old school party.
Yeah.
The theme gonna be old school. Sandy, you make the theme. You good with that? You make the theme, but it's gonna be all old school. So even the way it's decorated, the whole 9. Sandy, I'm gonna leave that up to you. We're gonna give a party. We're gonna make the price like cheap for everybody to get in
on Friday.
Like $10.
The last '90s joint that you did at that we had at what you call it was dope.
No more than between $10 and $20. You're gonna get food. You're gonna get food, whatever like that, drinks and all of that.
And
for like
somebody
$10 to $20.
bring me a Fila fisherman cap, please.
Yes, old school.
Bring me a Fila fisherman cap. Yes, dark blue. Word up.
Let's do it
with the Fila on the top.
You remember the last one we did, right?
Word up.
Yeah. So y'all with it?
Hell yeah!
All right. So you said make it for a Friday.
Make it for Friday so I can come. Damn it. Yes.
All right. So we gonna make it for a Friday.
For a Friday night.
Dee Dee, I'm serious. So look, y'all want to do it in November or December?
December.
What y'all think? November or December?
I say December. What you say?
Because everybody, you know what? Everybody usually comes
Christmas
home
is
for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They come home for
that's
Christmas
true.
too.
But
All right,
Christmas is more
whatever
for families. I mean, November probably be better before everybody gets their grub on.
Yeah, we gonna
We'll
play.
decide,
So we got all just 70s, 80s, and
70s and 80s, and that's
That'd be
it.
dope.
That's
70s,
it.
80s, and 90s.
So
90s is
themed,
the
right? We
cutoff.
have to come dressed and everything. How we did before?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Sandy, beg. Let's get it popping. But let me see what everybody says though. November or December? I want to see what month wins.
Watch the last Dragon.
Dee Dee said
and
December.
dance and sing. Huh?
You said December.
I said December.
Dee Dee
Y'all
said
said
December.
November. I say December.
Whenever it is, I'll be there.
Because you know why? Thanksgiving is just me. Thanksgiving is more important than Christmas. That's just me though. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like
I think so. I agree.
Thanksgiving,
Y'all
like
just hungry.
Jokers. No. Jokers might have to work on Christmas, but on Thanksgiving, everybody
That's
roll
true.
through.
Everybody be around. Yeah.
Everybody roll through.
Yeah. And you don't want
That
to
Friday
miss people.
before Thanksgiving, Norm. Shit. What?
All right, so Dee Dee
They're all important
Dee Dee made
to
a suggestion. She said, just call it old school. Each person decides on the year they rock.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, old school party.
But from either
But from 70s to 90s. That's those are your eras.
70s either come in
70s,
70s gears,
80s, or 90s.
gear, or
I'm
90s
do
gear.
70s.
All
Got
right.
76, baby.
So it's done. Okay, so Phyllis said
Let's do
December. So I guess December wins. You agree with December?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right.
I voted. Okay.
Alicia said, "I'm with you, Alicia. November around."
I'm with November.
Either way, just
Are you
let
with
me know.
November?
Friday before Thanksgiving.
All right, we gonna
We'll
count.
decide.
We gonna count. We gonna count. All right, so that's done. So that's gonna go down, y'all. Expect to see the flyer up. Gonna tag everybody on the man cave in it. Whatever, we gonna do that for real. Old school thing.
So you heard that? I don't know if you missed it. Vic, the old school party, either November or
Yes.
December, but we'll keep you posted. You gotta come dressed.
Shout out to Tammy Walker on the check-in.
Pick one.
Tammy, you late. We asked the question. Name just one thing you wish they would bring back. Name just one thing you wish they would bring back. And everybody, we was going all over the place with that.
Ooh, the little
all right,
games.
Sandy, Mrs. Bradley said.
Those
December.
handheld games? Yeah.
Remember
that
those?
football.
Yeah.
No, you had the handheld football.
The ones that opened up.
Yeah, the
Donkey Kong
Coleco.
and yeah.
The football game.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You remember that? It was like
Used to
little
love
lights. Even before the Coleco ones.
Ramona was, but she said, Lord, you would have to sing.
You already know.
You already know that's going. That's without saying.
All right, she's. I need to get a flight early. Let me know. Okay, no, we're gonna put that together ASAP. We don't play when it comes to events.
Casual shoes.
British, Reebok 2 color casual, yeah, man.
All right,
Find
so
them, though.
we did all our reminiscing.
That'll be fun.
The feet lock.
Y'all done took me back.
Now I feel extra old. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Pee Wee Herman dance.
Oh, bring back the old school dances.
Yeah. WAP.
Victor said he
Yo,
dressed like
Kiss.
LL or DJ Herc.
Kiss. You gonna WAP, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
You gonna WAP, Kiss? You know how to WAP?
I don't remember. I don't remember how to do the WAP.
You don't remember how to do the WAP?
Did you hear this DJ say he don't know how to WAP?
Yeah,
I lied.
he a lie.
You a lie.
I'm not doing the Pee Wee Herman.
Wait, Tammy said Cowboys winning. Come on, Tammy.
In your dreams.
No doubt. Well, look, man. Yo, this was an interesting
Remember Tom
show.
Willis?
Well, he said last week of November.
See, yeah, we
That's
got
what I
to decide.
I think we got the play, Thanksgiving, and if we do the party, it'll be everything back
we
to
got to
that.
rehearse for a play today.
Yeah.
No doubt. So make sure. Oh, I forgot. So if you are in town on October 13th, right? October 13th. You know how we do it. We do this once a month, but this month is going to be special. We do our Who Owns the Mic? Open mic.
Yes.
It's always fun. The food is always off the chain. It's just real good time. Drink specials, good environment. And you know I play the classics. You already know. So come on out Saturday, October 13th. Who Owns the Mic? Singers, spoken word artists, and comedians by applause only open mic. It's only $10 to get in, man. It's grown sexy. All right, it's grown sexy. All right. Live DJ, guest artists, drink specials, and check this out. The special guest for this one is the Foursome D's, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to rock out, represent and everything, do what they do, because you know why? They are shooting a video for their brand new song called Make You Happy.
Yes.
All right, they got a brand new song out. It's fire. It's called Make You Happy, and they're going to be shooting a video for it right there at our event, at our function, all right? It's the Who Owns the Mic singers, spoken word artists, and comedians by applause only open mic. It's only $10 to get in. It's going to be at the Express Lounge.
Yes.
At the Express Lounge, 301 Richmond Street, Plainfield, New Jersey. All right, so make sure y'all come check that out.
And can I also shout out another event?
What's that?
One of my dear friends, he said nope. One of my dear friends, her name is Violeta, I call her V, has a dance company, KR3Ts in Spanish Harlem. I came up with her when we were like really young, young girls coming up in dance class together, our families chill together, everything. She has an event coming up November 16th and November 17th, Friday and Saturday. Showtimes are 8 o'clock at Aaron Davis Hall, 115 Convent Avenue. It's called KR3T Presents the East Side Story, Peace in the East. So it's a plethora of different things. Like she's, bringing awareness to the whole, the Me Too movement, just supporting women, supporting everybody who goes through suicide and domestic violence and self-esteem, all that good stuff.
Repeat that name and location.
The name of the event is KR3T Presents the East Side Story, Peace in the East, 29 Years of Dance at Aaron Davis Hall, 115 Convent Avenue. Tickets are $20 in advance, $30 at the door. Saturday, $35 in advance, and $50 at the door. And the dates are Friday and Saturday, November 16th and 17th. Showtime is 8 p.m. Saturday, 6 p.m. they have hors d'oeuvres, and 10 p.m. is the after party. So if you guys want to go and, you know, support her, she's an awesome individual. I love her to death. And she always go, you know, and gives back to the community. She also has a dance company, KR3Ts. Look it up. If you have kids that want to go into dance, her son also choreographs. He's insane. And just support. That's all. That's my girl. That's fam right there. So I got to support her.
No doubt, no doubt. So you already know there's a lot of great things going on, man. That we're associated with and everything. So make sure y'all go out and support it. And our things are fun, man. Like we have fun events. You definitely don't want to miss anything BKS1 Radio does, because it's always fun. It's just a good time. And great networking, great people and everything. And the first Who Owns the Mic that we did, the very first one, Allure came and just performed live. They did what they do. Yes, they set it off. Viola Sykes came there. She was sitting there. She just came to support.
Just chilling.
You threw a mic in her hand,
and she said, Norm, put on my instrumental. And she went and rocked and then set it off.
Sure,
same thing with the girls. The girls came. Allure did a full set and rocked out. The next time we did it, Riff came through from the movie Lean On Me. They just set it off, whatever. It's just a good time. It's fun. Express Lounge, a nice little lounge, man. 301 Richmond Street, Plainfield, New Jersey. Come on out, Saturday, October 13th. And check this out. If you get your advance ticket, $10 ticket, you get dinner with that.
Get some grub.
Yes, you get dinner with the advance ticket. So when you see the link posted up, whatever, get that advance ticket. If you pay at the door, you don't get the dinner, but you're going to have to pay some money if you want something to eat, all right? So you already know. All right, so come on out October 13th. And don't forget, too, we got a lot of things popping. The play, Final Deceit, will be November 10th and November 17th. All right, and where's it going to be at? It's going to be at the First Unitarian Society of Plainfield, 724 Park Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey, November 10th and November 17th.
Yes.
All right, and that's p.m. people. All right. So, you know, we should tell y'all it's 4:30 because we know y'all on CP time, some of y'all. But nah.
We need to be prompt and start on time.
Yes, 5:30 p.m. The tickets, you'll see new flyers up and everything for the ticket prices and everything. But for more information, you can contact Juanita at 908-986-8474. You already know what it is. So the play is Final Deceit, the stage play. I would rather live a life alone than to live a life built on lies. I would rather live a life alone.
I say rather. I would rather.
I would rather live a life alone.
Sounds so country.
Brought to you by Luster
than to live life built on lies, deceit, and manipulation.
Mama, I want to say Pastor Chitlin.
Final Deceit.
Brought to you by McDonald's.
The stage play. So it's a lot going on.
Yes.
Make sure y'all come out and support. And again, we want to thank everybody for joining us and always checking out the Man Cave Morning Show and showing love and everything. Shout out to everybody on all the platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Ustream, WBKS1.com, the mother site, the TuneIn app, Facebook. Just one love, man. And y'all have a blessed and safe weekend.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
All right. So with that being said, anybody want to any final farewells?
Thank you for coming out. God bless and good night.
Peace and good night. This might have been a wrong.
So I can finish sipping my shots from under the table.
Oh my God. You can finish drinking your breakfast.
I think Sandy brought you some cervezas.
Jeez Louise. Oh my God. Goodness, cervezas.
Right, y'all remember, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret. See y'all Monday, man.
You love playing that.
Pull over.
That's politically incorrect. You can't say that.
We love y'all, man. We love y'all.
Hey, boo.
Watch your mouth.